And now, WMCA proudly presents the Mystery Theater. Come in. Welcome. I am Tammy Grimes. The meek shall inherit the earth, it is written. It is also believed that the weak shall ultimately triumph over the strong. Of course, the word to pay attention to here is ultimately. While it's reassuring to know that the meek shall inherit the earth in the long run, it's pretty discouraging to realize that we're in for a long, long wait. You and I probably won't even be around to see it. But perhaps in a century or two, things will really start rolling. But why?
Because it's wrong to be in love with an enemy.
An enemy?
One who can destroy an entire world is called an enemy.
What world?
My world, Manitou.
But why? How would I destroy your world?
So easily, you would not even know you were doing it.
Our mystery drama, The Magic Stick of Manitou, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Victoria Dan and stars Keir DeLay and Fred Gwynne. I'll be back shortly with Act One. A million stars glitter against the black velvet sky like gems in a jewel case. Through the thick, domed window, it is obvious that there is also a magnificent party. The guests wear their most dazzling gowns and the most elegant silver and crystal ornament the tables. And why not? This is the most glamorous event of the social season. But we are not atop the highest hotel in New York City, nor are we in London or Paris. It is 300 years in the future, and we are not even on Earth.
Would Madame care for another drink?
No, thank you.
A glass of champagne, perhaps?
No, nothing, please. Oh, just a moment.
Yes, Madame?
How do I get out of here?
Madame wishes to leave?
Yes.
Madame is not enjoying the party?
No.
Perhaps Madame would care for some fresh air.
Fresh air?
Through the corridor, there is a small terrace. If Madame would just turn left at the end of the passageway...
Why don't you show me?
I am just a waiter.
Oh, you'd rather not.
I did not say that. I merely stated that I am just a waiter.
Oh, really, I understand.
Madame, you do not understand.
Don't call me Madame. It sounds like I'm 10,000 years old. My name is...
I know your name, Miss Aberdeen.
Right now I feel 10,000 years old, and I bet I'm younger than you.
You're quite correct.
And I'm not bad looking either.
You are the loveliest woman in the galaxy.
Oh!
Forgive me, I have spoken too much already.
No, that's all right. It's just that
There you are.
Oh, Mr. Brock, were you looking for me?
Was I looking for... What kind of a question is that? Of course I was. What do you want?
I was just refilling Madame's glass, sir.
Yeah. Well, how long exactly does that take? You've been loitering here for almost 5 minutes.
If you will excuse me...
That was extremely rude of you, Mr. Brock.
Listen, the man is not employed to mingle with the guests.
Well, that's none of your business.
He was mingling with you, Miss Arrow, and that is my business.
What does that mean?
Well, someone in your position.
Must we go through that again?
Now, look, you are a diplomat, and there are certain codes of behavior.
No one tells me how to behave. Do you understand that? No one.
Wait a minute. You forget who you are, Miss Apple. The Minister of Culture for this entire quadrant of the galaxy. You represent...
It's hardly necessary to furnish me with a job description.
Well, sometimes you need to be reminded that you are no longer a performer.
I am reminded every day.
And that this is not the dance theater of Mars.
Every day, every hour, every moment. How could I forget?
And also that conduct that might have been perfectly acceptable in a traveling ballet company is considered quite bohemian for the Minister of Culture.
Bohemian. There's a word you don't hear anymore.
It's disturbing that you don't take any advice more seriously.
Oh, how can I? You presume a great deal, Mr. Brock.
Yeah, well, I feel it's my duty.
Your duty is to represent the Ministry of Trade. I think you'd have enough to worry about without concerning yourself with the Ministry of Culture.
I want to concern myself about the Minister of Culture.
Mr. Brock.
Listen, in the past 6 months that we have traveled together on this government mission...
Mr. Brock, we have already discussed this.
We have been going from planet to planet and spending so much time in the same spaceship.
Speaking of the spaceship, aren't we supposed to be taking off in the morning?
You're changing the subject.
I've been nervous about it all night.
Nervous about what?
Manitou.
Oh, Manitou. You mean the next planet on our agenda?
Well, how can you stand there and act so blasé?
It's just another Class 7 planet.
Just another... Listen, Brock, I've made up my mind. I'm not going.
What? You're not going?
Don't try to change my mind. You should hear what they're saying about that place.
I can't imagine what you've heard. Manitou is a peaceful little world, inhabited by gentle, primitive humanoids.
I forgot to add that visitors have a strange habit of disappearing once they get there.
Nonsense.
I was talking to the Governor General tonight. He informed me that his sphere of influence is limited. He cannot guarantee our safety once we land on Manitou.
You worry too much.
Well, somehow I don't think it is just gossip.
Now, believe me, if it were that dangerous, the government would not send us there.
I'm not so sure.
And what exactly does that mean?
We're expendable.
Miss Abel.
What are we? We're just a part of a succession of diplomats. We're not irreplaceable.
Speak for yourself.
Well, I guess you wouldn't understand, Mr. Brock. That's why we've always had this problem.
What problem?
Communicating. And now, if you'll excuse me, I really think I need some fresh air.
Miss Avery.
Oh, it's you.
I saw you leaving the party.
Lovely out here, isn't it?
Yes. Lovely.
I'm so sorry about the way Mr. Brock spoke to you before.
It is of no consequence.
You won't get into trouble for being out here, will you?
That, too, is of little consequence.
What is of any consequence?
Only that your mind be set at ease.
How do you know that my mind isn't at ease?
You are afraid. You have heard stories about a place you are to visit.
That's right.
It is called Manitou, 5th planet from the sun.
Yes.
The stories that you have heard, that some who go there never return.
No, people talk very loudly at parties, don't they?
These are very old stories. One hears them all the time.
You mean they're not true?
No, they are true.
Well, that does it then. I'm definitely not going.
That would be a mistake.
Why?
Because perhaps if you went there, you wouldn't wish to come back.
You sound as if you've been to Manitou.
I have.
You?
Don't look so astonished. I have traveled extensively throughout the galaxy.
Oh, I didn't mean it that way.
Of course not, Miss Abbott. It is not in your nature to be unkind. But to explain about my traveling, you see, I spent 10 years as a steward on some of the great space cruisers. I've been to the Beta Hedra system, to Centauri, to Mars, and even Earth. And that's where I first saw you.
You saw me before tonight?
It was in the city of Omaha. You were performing in a ballet called, I believe, Swan Lake.
Yes, Swan Lake.
I don't think I've ever seen anything so beautiful.
Well, those days are over.
Forgive me. I should not have stirred old memories.
They're over. They'll never come back.
I'm sorry to have spoken of it.
And so the government gives me a consolation prize in recognition of my contribution to the arts. I am appointed Minister of Culture at Large. And I'm supposed to be honored because I've been recycled. Grateful because I'm still alive. After all, as everybody keeps telling me, not many people survive accidents like the one I was in. You were saying about Manitou.
It can be a frightening place.
I thought you wanted to set my mind at ease.
It can also be a joyful place, a gentle place.
I'm confused.
That is why you must go there, to clear up your confusion.
Why do I get the impression that we're talking about two different things, Mr. I don't know your name.
Idri.
Well, Mr. Idri.
It is just Idri.
Oh, how unusual.
Not where I come from.
And where do you come from?
Miss Averill, perhaps you should be returning to the party.
Aren't you going to answer my question?
Your colleague, Mr. Brock, will be wondering where you have gone.
Let him wonder.
But I assumed...
You assumed what?
I was under the impression that...
Yes?
That you and he...
Our relationship is strictly professional.
Ah. I am pleased to learn of this.
Are you?
I beg your pardon, Miss Averill. I should not be out here talking of such things.
Oh, I see.
No, I don't believe you do.
It's because I'm a cabinet minister, and you're a level 3 food attendant.
No.
And, of course, like everybody else in this part of the galaxy, you're obsessed by some idiotic class system.
The truth has nothing to do with insignificant, arbitrary social stratifications.
Then what is the truth?
The feelings that I have, that I've always had for you, are wrong.
You mean you've always... Why? Why are they wrong?
Because it is wrong to be in love with an enemy.
An enemy?
One who can destroy an entire world is called an enemy.
What world?
My world. Manitou.
Ask a strange question, and it seems you always get a strange answer. The words love and enemy, one must admit, are not commonly found in the same sentence. According to Mr. Oscar Wilde, however, a man cannot be too careful in his choice of enemies, and this man called Idri, it appears, has not exactly gone out of his way to avoid Miss Averill. Precisely what he has to fear from her will have to wait until I return with Act 2. The year is 2288. And not only has man flown his rockets to the moon, but he has also succeeded in sending his spacecraft to Mars, Jupiter, and solar systems beyond. Earth colonies span the many asteroids and planets circling stars, other than the one we call the sun. And on one of these small outposts, on a world too insignificant to mention, Miss Arlene Averill, a traveling diplomat, has just been confronted with a rather perplexing situation. One does not often receive a declaration of war and a declaration of love in the same breath. You come from the planet Manitou?
Yes.
Well, how can that be? You look human.
I could say the same thing about you, Miss Averill.
Well, it's just that I didn't realize that the natives of Manitou looked so much like...
Natives? What an interesting word. Yes, we look like Earth people.
Yet you are working here as a level 3 food attendant.
It was necessary in order to meet you.
And now that you've met me, you stand here and you call me your enemy.
Yes.
And you tell me that I can destroy you.
No, that is not what I said.
Oh?
Miss Alena Averill, the woman, cannot destroy me. Miss Alena Averill, the Minister of Culture, can destroy my world.
Why do you say these things to me? I've done nothing. I've said nothing.
It is not what you have done. It is what you will do. Tomorrow, you and Mr. Brock will travel to Manitou to investigate the possibility of establishing diplomatic relations.
And that makes me your enemy.
Possibly.
But our intentions are peaceful. I explore avenues of exchange between civilizations. You see, every planet has something unique to contribute, to share. Sometimes it's art, or dance, or music.
Yes, music. On Manitou, our music is our greatest joy.
Yes, but no one knows of this, not even I until now.
With good reason.
And if one possesses a thing of beauty, what could be better than to share it with others?
Some things are private, personal. They are not meant to be shared. That is why your good intentions can be dangerous.
Petrie, this doesn't make any sense.
Because we have not added the final ingredient. Mr. Brock, the Minister of Trade. What function does he perform?
He negotiates trade treaties on behalf of the Galactic Colonial Council.
That assumes the people of Manitou wish to trade.
Well, why wouldn't they?
And what exactly would we be trading?
Well, I don't know. I mean, whatever valuable resources your planet has to offer.
In exchange for what?
Anything you want.
And what if we do not want anything?
Well, surely you need certain things. Money, food, medical
We
supplies.
do not need these things.
Well, of course you do. Everybody does.
Then you have decided.
Yes.
And you are coming to Manitou.
Yes. Actually, I have no choice. My orders are to proceed there as soon as possible.
I also have no choice.
What do you mean?
Shouldn't that be obvious? I am going with you.
Captain, why this interminable delay?
We're operating with half a crew, Mr. Brock.
Half a crew? That's outrageous.
A lot of the men called in sick. You know how it is.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
Well, actually, it's to be expected. I assure you we don't often have this problem, but we always have it on this particular route. Nobody wants to go.
I don't understand, Captain.
A lot of the men are afraid, sir.
Wait. Afraid of what?
I'm sure you know all the stories.
Captain, that's all they are. Stories.
Not quite true. The past 10 years, I'd say we've lost about a dozen crewmen.
What do you mean, lost?
Exactly what I said. The ship stops off on Manitou. A few of the guys want to take a look around, stretch their legs. Some of them never come back.
Well, what do you think happens to them?
I don't know. If you want the truth, I'd rather not think about it.
Well, you don't suppose they're killed, do you?
Yeah, we're about ready to leave, sir. I suggest you secure the liftoff.
You rang for the steward, sir?
Yeah. Something's wrong with the food dispenser. I programmed it for roast beef, and all I get is scrambled eggs. Doesn't anything work on this ship?
I'll see what I can do about it, sir.
Push all the buttons you want, it doesn't do any good. I already... Hey, wait a minute.
It appears to be a faulty circuit. I'll send up a technician.
Wait a minute. You're that waiter. Yeah, last week at the reception on Epsilon 40. What are you doing on this ship?
As you can see, I work here.
You certainly get around, don't you?
Actually, I am on my way home.
Now, why should that interest me?
My home happens to be your destination, Manitou.
You mean you live there?
I was born there, Mr. Brock.
Born there? Hey, then that would make you one of the natives.
That word again. Yes, Mr. Brock, I am one of the natives. And I recommend you talk to me with a little less belligerence and a little more tact. After all, you are a diplomat.
Well, so what does that have to do with you?
It might interest you to know I am to serve as your guide, the liaison, if you will, between your government and the people of Manitou.
On whose authority?
My credentials, Mr. Brock. But since they're not written in the universal language, I hardly expect you to understand them.
All right, well, I'll take your word for it. So, what happens when we land?
That depends.
On what?
On whether or not my people like you.
Listen, This is my business. I don't care if they like me or not.
That won't do. Oh, no, sir, that won't do at all. The tone in your voice is most irritating.
Yeah, well, that's the way I talk. There's nothing I can do about that.
I suggest you try. My people are very sensitive to sound.
Yeah, well, I can't help that. What do you want me to do? Get a new voice?
Perhaps if you spoke a little softer, a little gentler.
I don't need you to tell me how to speak.
We will be landing later in the afternoon. Until then, Mr. Brock.
Idri.
Please, come in, Elena. I mean, Miss Abigail.
I didn't even know you were aboard.
It is a rather large ship.
And you have obviously been avoiding me.
Perhaps.
I found out from Brock that... Is it true that you are the official liaison?
Yes.
And what's going to happen?
As I told your colleague, it all depends.
On what?
On you, Miss Abigail.
Huh? 1 minute it's Arlena, and the next minute it's Miss Avril. Now make up your mind, Idri.
I cannot.
I thought you cared about me.
I do.
You certainly don't act it.
I love you. I want to protect you. But I also love Manitou and wish to protect it.
What are you afraid of?
I'm afraid that I might have to make a choice between the two.
But why must there be any choice at all?
Elena, I beg you to reconsider. When we land on my planet, stay aboard this ship.
But I've got a job to do.
I haven't been completely honest with you. There is something that you must know about Manitou.
What?
When I first spoke to you the night of the party, I said our music was our greatest joy.
Yes, I remember.
But when I told you that we did not like to share with others this special gift, it was not quite true. My people are more than willing to share their music with others.
Oh, that's wonderful. Then there isn't any problem.
It is Mr. Brock. I hope when the time comes that you will understand this.
When what time comes?
I cannot tell you anymore.
When what time comes, Idri? Tell me. Please.
Mr. Brock, now that we've landed on Manitou, I'd like to remind you and the members of your party that we cannot be responsible for your safety.
You have reminded me during the entire trip, Captain.
This ship will remain here for 1 week before continuing on to the next destination. If you want my advice...
Captain, I'm not interested in your advice. Miss Avril, we're waiting for you.
I'm right here, Mr. Brock.
Where's that self-proclaimed guide of yours?
Behind you, sir.
Yeah, well, how about we get a move on,
As you wish.
I've only got a week.
That's quite true.
Yeah, just 1 week to see if this place has anything worth negotiating a treaty about.
Indeed, sir. 1 week is certainly all the time you have.
So where is everybody?
Who?
Your natives.
Ah, that word again.
Yeah, and the buildings. Don't you have any buildings? Houses? Huts?
Beyond that hill, in the forest.
How primitive are your people, Idri?
Very, by your standards. Are you quite sure you wish to accompany us, Elena?
No, so now it's Arlena.
Yes, I'm sure.
What's that?
The drums are playing a welcome.
That's a good sign, isn't it?
It is not a welcome for you. It is a welcome for me.
Well, what are we waiting for? How about taking us to your leader?
Very well. Follow me.
Okay, how much further is it?
Only through this glade.
Do you suppose that we could just rest for a moment?
We are almost there, Elena.
Is this it?
We are here.
Yeah. Not much of a town, is it?
I think it's lovely. Thatched cottages, flowers. It reminds me of a storybook. That's what it's like, an old-fashioned storybook village.
Yeah. So these are people, huh?
Yes.
Awfully quiet, aren't they?
They cannot speak until the king has spoken. It is the custom.
Which one is the king? The one with a beard 3 feet long? He must be 200 years old if he's a day.
No, that is Tashti, the great sage.
Where is the king, Idri?
Actually, Aleda, he's right here. That's something else I did not tell you. I am the king.
The time has come to talk of many things, said the walrus. Of shoes and ships and sealing wax, of cabbages and kings. Of course, in our story, we are only interested in the last item. Our enigmatic friend Idri seems to be delivering one surprise after another. As long as we're quoting Mr. Lewis Carroll, it's safe to add that things are becoming curiouser and curiouser. Where exactly they'll lead is anybody's guess, until I come back shortly with Act 3. A favorite theme in legend and folklore concerned princes and kings who, tiring of their lives at the royal courts, would don elaborate disguises and travel about the land incognito. 300 years in the future, we have just been introduced to another such king. Instead of traveling the land, however, he has traveled the galaxy. But this story is not exactly a fairy tale. In fact, in a moment, we may discover that what it actually resembles is a nightmare.
You're the king.
Is this true, Idri?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell me?
It was not important.
Huh. I didn't even know this planet had a king.
It was not necessary for you to know.
Yeah, well, you could have saved me a lot of time and trouble. We could have negotiated our trade agreement back there on Epsilon 40.
The people, what are they saying?
It is Mr. Brock's voice.
What about my voice?
My people find it disturbing. What word may I use? Dissonant.
Oh, how beautiful. I've never heard music like that before.
Sounds like an ordinary flute to me.
No, Mr. Brock. Can't you tell the difference?
As far as I'm concerned, a flute is a flute.
It's like saying a dancer is a dancer. Well, there are ordinary dancers, and then there are extraordinary dancers, and there's a world of difference. World of difference.
The instrument being played by that boy is called a Leia.
Leia? How beautiful.
In our language, it means magic stick.
I know now what you meant when you said music was your greatest joy. Oh, Idri, you must allow your people to share that music with the rest of the galaxy.
Our music is a very private, personal thing.
Oh, it's so lovely. Leia, magic stick. Even the instrument itself is beautiful. What's it made of? It's carved so exquisitely.
Yeah. It's all very lovely, but very quaint. Do you think we can get down to business now?
I don't believe you're making a very good impression, Mr. Brock. You really must try to be a little less discordant. I have told you my people are very sensitive to sound.
Listen, my voice is my voice, and there's not much I can do about it.
There is one thing you can do about it.
What?
Not talk.
Now, look here, Your Highness.
I sincerely recommend you take my advice, Mr. Brock. Tashti!
Welcome home, your most reverend highness.
It is with great delight that I return, most noble and wisest father.
Who are these strangers you have brought among us, Idri?
Tashti, I present to you Arlena Averil.
Ah, a most melodious name.
And this is Mr. Brock.
Brock. This is a name with a voice to match, I fear.
We will not speak of this now.
Forgive me, Your Majesty, but...
Later, Tashti.
Something wrong, Idri?
No, nothing. Nothing at all. Arlena.
Good morning, Idri.
Have you seen Mr. Brock?
I believe he went for a walk.
A walk?
Mm-hmm. That sweet old man, the one called Tashti. He's showing him around.
You do not seem as unhappy as you were that night at Omicron 40.
Well, I'm not.
Perhaps it is because you do not feel the pain anymore.
What pain?
You are a dancer who can no longer dance.
Oh. That pain.
I remember that pain because I know it all too well.
Oh, Idri, how could you possibly know what it feels like? To fly, to float, the magic, and then to lose it all because of some senseless, stupid accident. Oh, modern medical science is a wonderful thing. Afterwards, there were just no scars and barely any limp. But that imperceptible something, the magic, was taken away, and I was left ordinary.
But Arlena, I know what it is like to lose the magic.
Oh, how can you?
You see, I too had a gift. My gift was music. Listen. Do you hear that boy play? 10 years ago, I played in such a way. It was magic. And just like you, I flew. My heart touched the top of the trees, the stars. And one day, I too had lost it. My hand was badly crushed in an accident, every bit as senseless as yours. But there are no sophisticated doctors on Manitou. And later, as I traveled through the galaxy, the hand and the fingers were replaced. But the magic was gone.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Idri. I had no idea.
I left my people, my planet, to seek out new magic. I found it the first time I saw you dance.
Oh.
And later, in a museum which houses many great art treasures of Earth, I saw the magic in some ancient paintings. And suddenly the pain was gone, Arlena, because I knew the magic was still there. Maybe not in me, but somewhere else.
I think I understand.
That's why I wanted you to come here, to hear the magic. But...
Idri, something is wrong, and I think you better tell me what it is.
Arlena, I told you before, we are a primitive planet. Our culture, Arlena, is primitive.
Idri, what is it?
It is something terrible.
Terrible?
Haven't you wondered how we make this beautiful music? How we make the layer? Why it is called the magic stick?
I think you had better tell me.
Arlena, you will find out soon enough.
Hey, Tashti, slow down, will you?
You wish to see as much of the forest as possible in as short a period of time, and I am obliging you.
Yeah, all right. Just give me a minute, too, to catch my breath, will you?
What is that machine you are using?
It's called a mineral indicator.
A what?
It shows the exact location and quantity of various metals and precious stones. Hey, you know, we're standing right over the richest norenium vein in this solar system.
How interesting. What is norenium?
Norenium? It's used to power our spaceships, Tashti. And over there, over there, about 20 feet down, is more gold than you can shake.
Obviously, you place a great deal of value in these things.
This is better than I hoped for, I'll tell you.
Really?
Oh, boy, once we negotiate this trade agreement, your people are going to be rich beyond your wildest dreams.
Rich?
Yeah, rich. As in money.
Money. What is money?
It's a medium of exchange.
What do you exchange?
Whatever you want. All you have to do is name it.
What if we do not want anything?
Everybody wants something, Tashti.
And you want what is under the ground?
Yeah. And don't worry, I'm sure you and I can reach some equitable agreement.
What if we are not interested in such an arrangement?
Well, I'm sure then we could convince you.
Convince us?
We can use power when we're forced to. Only as a last resort, of course, Mr. Tashti. You see, we need that neuranium.
I see.
And if you cooperate, we can work something out to our mutual advantage. If you know what I mean.
Yes, I think I am beginning to understand all too well.
Well, Miss Arul, while you were busy doing nothing, I have spent the entire day putting together my report. And I may tell you, it is highly impressive. These savages are sitting on a treasure house and don't even know it.
Mr. Brock, I hope you showed a little tact. These people are very sensitive.
Sensitive? They're like little children.
You just can't bulldoze everything in your path.
Why not? These people are living over the richest vein of neuranium. Do you know how much money we're talking about here? And these people don't even care. Can you believe it? Money means nothing to them.
Please lower your voice.
You and I, Arlena, we can get a cut of this. Can you imagine how rich you and I can be?
I don't want anything from you.
Yeah, sure. You'd rather sit with that string bean who calls himself a king for reasons which completely escape me. And listen to music to charm snakes by. I simply don't understand you anymore. Now what?
Most noble and reverend King Idri, your people have made their judgment.
I implore the people to reconsider.
We must protect ourselves from those who would encroach upon us.
Yes, Tashti, I know. Do what you must.
What is going on, Idri?
Mr. Brock, you have been warned.
What are you talking about?
We did not invite you to our planet. You came here of your own volition. You did not ask permission. You simply came. And in doing so, you have greatly offended the people of Manitou.
How have I offended anyone?
You possess one grievous fault, Mr. Brock. You cannot or will not hear the music.
I haven't got the vaguest idea.
We ask you now to leave us, to walk down that path through the glade towards your spaceship and never return to us again.
This is ridiculous.
You cannot or will not hear the music.
You people are crazy.
Leave us. Leave us this moment. Your very presence here is offensive.
Okay. Have it your way. I'll leave. But I guarantee you, I'll be back.
I assure you, Mr. Brock, you will never return to us. That is, until you are a changed man.
Imperial Highness, allow me to escort this man through the glade. I would not wish him to lose his way.
Yes, Tashti. Show Mr. Brock the proper path.
I don't understand what could have happened to Brock.
Yes, it is very strange.
The captain says he never arrived at the ship.
How curious.
And I wonder what could have possessed him to run so fast. Mr. Toshti says he couldn't keep up with the pace and fell behind.
It is obvious that he has lost his way.
Yes, of course, that's what it was. He lost his way, but... Idri, is it really possible for a person to simply disappear?
Yes.
Without absolutely a trace?
Well, there is always a trace, I suppose. But now I see the captain is giving the signal to board. And you and I must say goodbye for the present.
After I finish my tour of duty, I would like very much to return to this planet.
And to me?
Yes, Idri. And to you. Oh, listen, the music. It's more beautiful than I've ever heard before.
It is a new melody. It has never been played before.
It's superb. Truly. Magic.
Also, it is a new layer.
You know, Idri, you never did tell me what they carved the magic stick from.
Bone.
What kind of bone?
Animal bone.
What kind of animal?
Elena, actually, that's an ancient Manitou secret. Perhaps one day I will tell you.
And who knows, maybe you will. Obviously, Miss Arlene Averill isn't the most observant person in the galaxy. Or maybe she's a lot smarter than we give her credit for. In any case, while it isn't obvious to her, it's obvious to me that while Mr. Brock never had a touch of harmony in his soul, he most certainly has music in his bones. I'll be back in a moment. Music, said the poet, is the universal language of mankind. Mr. Longfellow probably had no idea how universal that language is destined to become. Radio waves now carry the music and sounds of Earth towards an infinity of uncharted worlds. Mankind messages travel on through the eternity called space. 300 years from today, who knows how far man himself will travel and what kinds of creatures he is destined to cross paths with. What is known, however, is that the greatest need of any civilization is to be able to communicate. Our cast included Kid Lay, Fred Gwynn, Marion Seldes, and Sam Gray. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now a preview of our next tale.
Please, I must see her. She's my fiancée.
Jack, I'm glad you got here.
The nurse won't let me see Laurie. I came right over.
Listen, Jack, he hurt her real bad, but don't you make a fuss. She's upset enough already. The doctor's given her something so she'll sleep.
Laurie? Oh, honey.
Don't look at me, Jack.
She'll be all right as soon as that swelling goes down.
Oh, Laurie, honey. I love you.
Oh, Jack. I'm glad for something. You didn't lose that wild Texas temper of yours.
No, I didn't lose my temper. I'm just as calm as can be. I just know now. I gotta kill him.
This is Tammy Grimes, inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. It stretches from the North Pole in the Arctic, passing 1,000 miles west of the Hawaiian Islands, all the way to Antarctica and the South Pole. It girdles half the globe vertically, but it is horizontally that its magic exists. It is the 180th line of longitude called the International Date Line. And its magic is this. Cross it going west, and you lose a day out of your life. But pass it traveling eastward, and you gain that day. An incredible gift of time. Just think about it for a little while.
Mr. Catlett, which life are you living now?
Come on, let's not hack around. I want to sleep.
But not that long last sleep.
I have 2 to go before that.
1.
What?
1 life, Steve Catlett. You sacrificed the other for the child you gave no chance to live.
Our mystery drama, International Dateline, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Michael Tolan. It is sponsored in part by ARM, Allergy Relief Medicine, and Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act 1.
The Electra's all washed and loaded, and you're on your way. You figured 300 miles the first day, but with all of Electra's luxury and room, you're out 400 miles before you know it. Not only that, but the EPA mileage estimates are 22 highway, 15 city, and 18 combined. That's with the standard 5.7-liter engine and automatic transmission. Of course, your mileage will vary depending on how and where you drive, your car's condition, and how it's equipped. And EPA estimates are lower in California. But it's nice to know that a car with as much prestige and elegance as Electra can also be efficient. Buick Electra, a car that can actually make you look forward to a long trip.
They surely will astound you, the amazing things you see. The cars they're built so wonderful, how can such things be? A little science, a little magic, a little science.
Electra models are equipped with GM-built engines supplied by various divisions. See your dealer for details.
If you're young enough, I suppose a gift of 1 whole day, 24 hours, is a small thing. If you're old enough, it is a thing beyond price. Even if you're just sort of middling, it is a donation from the gods that boggles the imagination to conceive what it might mean and how it might be used. This is how one man was able to use it. His name is Steve Catlett, but for many reasons, everyone knows him as Cat. This story begins 35 years ago in a world gone mad, where most people in the Western Hemisphere measured their life expectancy in days or hours as death rained from the sky.
What's the good word, Alfie? Not so good, Captain. The waist gunners took one bad in the chest. Half the tail section's gone and little bloater with it. Bombay doors won't close.
What about the landing gear?
Well, the Jerry's fixed that on us all right. We'll never get it down.
The bombs all gone away?
Oh, yes, we left our calling card. We're going to make it down, but
Give it the old college try. She flies like lead. I can hardly keep her trim. We'll be over the channel in a couple of minutes. Before we get there, you, Walter Guinness, Moulton, whoever's left, better hit the silk.
and end up a ruddy POW? Not likely. Not while Hitler's still around.
Well, it's either that or take a bath in the channel. I'll get you as near as old Blighty as I can.
What happens to you?
I ditch her.
I think I can answer for the rest of the chaps, Captain. We'll take our chances with you.
I wouldn't give you odds.
I would. They don't call you Cat for nothing, do they?
I could be stretching my luck this time.
I'll tell you what, Yank. Since you boys took over the 8th Air Force, we British types have been running a little pool, see? We think that you always luck out. You have as many lives as your name. We figure give you right now is 6 down and 3 to go. The port engine. I'll have to feather her. Alfie, get on back there and strip her. Roger. Get all the weight overboard you can. Armaments, ammunition, the works. Can do. And bring it in, Cat. We're all riding on your luck. All my life I've been lucky. Well, lucky enough to know that it doesn't hurt to give the little lady a helping hand as much as you can. Like when Professor Samuels caught me cheating in the college boards. It didn't hurt to know that he'd been fooling around with Linny Strom in the senior class. I would have gone on to college with a straight B average, too, if it hadn't been for the draft. I lucked out there, too, because I happen to know old Horace Poole on the draft board was also running a betting pool on the side. During my senior year, I shaved points for him on the basketball games. As playmaker, that was a cinch. So he steered me out of the infantry or Marines or any of the tough services and into the Air Force. I had it all figured to fly a desk for the duration. But that's one time my luck deserted me.
Kid, Alfie on the pipe. Do you read me?
I read you. How you doing?
We've got everything overboard. We can pull loose. Seen any lighter?
Well, we're still losing altitude. I want you to get rid of this radio and bail out.
Where are we?
Over the channel.
Captain, the crew wants to stick with you and try to make it across.
Not a chance. We're sinking like a stone. I want you all overboard while there's enough altitude to open your chutes.
We'd rather stick with you.
Bail out. That's an order.
Now, why don't you go with us?
And leave an uncontrolled B-17 wandering around? My place is with the plane.
Just wish I had your guts. God bless you, skipper. Over and out.
We were wallowing unsteadily. I could almost feel each member of the crew as he jumped. But just as I'd hoped, that nearly 1,000 pounds of human cargo lightened the plane enough to give me a chance to make land. Just another case of giving Lady Luck a boost. I didn't envy the poor chumps I dumped, but my skin was more important than theirs. Now I could concentrate on getting it back in one piece. One is your tower. One is your tower. Emergency. Emergency 1. This is little friend, Blue 1. Do you read me? Do you read me? Over. Acknowledge. Am feathering one engine. Tail section half gone. I am somewhere southeast of you. Altitude 5,000 and sinking fast. Can you get a fix on me? Impossible to see anything. Heavy overcast below. Losing altitude fast. How about if I hold the button down on radio and leave it open to... Hey, hold it a minute. Cloud break. Huh, yes, I'm over land. Holy Toledo, I'm right on top of you. Hold your hats and stand by. I remember the plane landing and then shearing sideways before I had time to cut the engine. I could feel her want a nose split and was fighting desperately to keep my control. I remember slithering sideways straight for the control tower and wresting her somehow out of the skid. And then she was tipping forward. There was a tremendous ripping crash. Excuse me, nurse.
Yes?
Flight Lieutenant Alfie Patterson. I've got a chit here from medic. Says I can say hello to my pilot, Captain Steve Catlett.
Have you now, Flight Lieutenant? Your buddy, Steve Catlett, isn't saying hello to anyone.
What you mean?
He had a pretty stiff crash landing about 6 weeks ago, bringing in a B-17. He's been in a coma ever since.
Oh, yes, I know. I was his co-pilot.
Oh.
If he hadn't made me and the rest bail out, we'd be lying where he is now. Could I say a word to him?
You can try, Lieutenant. Excuse me, Lieutenant. And I hope you can reach him.
For a long time, I seemed to be circling around a deep, deep bowl that disappeared into complete darkness in the center of the earth. Round and down I went in a spiral in the dark until there was no light and no feeling, no smell, no taste, just nothingness. Except for the voice.
You ready to come to me, Steve Catlett?
No.
Why not?
Because I haven't lived out my life yet.
Which life?
My time here.
You really believe that superstition of yours, Mr. Cat?
Why shouldn't I? Everyone else believes it.
Do they?
Yes. So must you by now.
What?
You've come for me before. When I had the scarlet fever.
Yes, I could have welcomed you then.
When the girl tried to kick my hat off when I was 6 and she swung too high on the swing and the bolt fractured my skull.
Yes, I was ready to welcome you then.
When the boy fired the air rifle at me and just missed my eye.
I should have insisted then. That was before.
Before what?
Before you changed. Before you began to stretch your luck. Before you finally committed yourself to my care.
No. No, you don't own me. Not yet.
You prefer to think so. Very well. I'll let you run your leash a little longer. If the conceit pleases you, you have 2 lives left to your name, Mr. Cat. Guard them carefully if you wish to stay away from me.
And now there was a soft light, luminous behind the blackness. On a cushion of air, I was being carried slowly upwards. And the beginnings of all my senses, except sight and voice, were returning. I was conscious of voices talking about me, far away.
He's quite a guy, isn't he?
Salt of the earth. They don't come any better. I know I won't see his like again.
Oh, don't say that.
Why not?
Well, it sounds like an epitaph.
Oh, Lord knows I didn't mean it that way. The last thing I'd want to see old Cat do is cash in his chips. Anyway, as me and the boys figured it, it ain't time yet. He still has 2 lives to go.
What does that mean?
Steve Catlett, he's like a cat, you know? Always manages to land on his feet. You know how pursuit pilots keep a score of all the Jerrys they've shot down?
Yes.
Well, with Cat here, counting childhood accidents and all the rest through the Blitz, we made a joke that up to this last one, he's used up 6 lives. Oh, this one here would be the 7th. So he still has 2 to go.
You think he'll come out of it?
Oh, I do. It ain't his number yet. Why? You and the docs think he won't?
Oh, I can't answer for the doctors. Only for myself. I don't think. I know he will.
How?
Because I want it so much. Because I've prayed for it so much. Ridiculous, isn't it? A man I've never really talked to. A man I don't even know. No, that isn't true. I've bathed him. I've shaved him. I've trimmed his hair. Held him in my arms. There's something between us. A bond that can never be broken. Well, not from my side, anyway. And I hope someday from his.
He'd be a fool if he didn't grab it like a lifeline. Any man would be lucky to have a woman like you, Lieutenant... what's your name?
Lisa Wright.
Oh, my upfront moniker's Alfred, or Alfie for short. I'm pleased to know you, Lisa.
Thank you, Alfie.
Hey, it's him, the cat. He moved. Look, he's trying to open his eyes.
He's coming around.
Is there anything I can do?
Yes. Get to the nurse's station and tell him to alert Dr. Sterrett and get him here fast.
Roger.
Get the doctor.
Yes, sir.
Oh, what?
Oh, yes.
Where?
Yes, darling, it's all right.
Yeah.
It's going to be all right. Come alive again.
Suddenly, the darkness was being stripped away, veil by veil. The dark smoke lifting and the beginnings of light seeping in behind my closed eyelids.
Don't tremble, Cat. Don't be afraid. It's all right. It's all right. You're home, safe.
At last, I had the courage to open my eyes. And her face swam into view. Hey. Oh, you're something to wake up to. Where the devil have I been?
Oh, that doesn't matter. Just glad to see you back.
Oh, who are you?
Lieutenant Wright, your nurse.
Oh, too right. Oh, very right. I'm,
Captain Steve Catlett, USAF.
Yeah, that's my name. Am I back in the land of the living, or is this heaven?
You're back. Either way you figure it.
Well, I could settle for either with you around. You got a first name, Lieutenant Wright?
Yes, Lisa.
Mine's Cat. Short for Lucky. Looks like I haven't broken my streak.
You brought your plane home safe? And some of the crew...
No, I wasn't thinking of that. I was thinking about you. Oh. Well, somewhere along the line, I thought it was the end. And now it looks like a great new beginning. The luck still holds.
Of course, the essential thing about luck is that it's a one-way street. A pleasant and rewarding ride for the lucky, but there has to be the other side of it. The unlucky who come to the street from the wrong side and are never allowed to traverse it. What's ahead for Cat and Lisa? I'll tell you when I return shortly with Act 2. Once Steve Catlett returned to consciousness, his recovery was breathtakingly fast. So, it must be admitted, was his relationship with his nurse, Lisa Wright. Within a week after he had come out of coma, he was ambulant. Still, with the history of deep concussion, his doctors felt he should not yet be alone. A situation which was most welcome to him and Lisa.
To be in England now that June is here.
You're misquoting Browning. He said April.
He was in Italy, busy hanky-pankying with Elizabeth Barrett. I'm here now, and this is my month. What's the name of this little slice of paradise?
Upper Whittlecombe on Tansby.
Yeah, is there a lower Whittlecombe?
I suppose, but that's for the hoi polloi.
No, certainly. What we have here is much too good for the lower classes. With one exception.
Oh, what's that?
When do we make it absolutely perfect?
What does that mean?
Oh, you know, Lisa. When do you move in with me?
I may be sharing my furlough with your sick leave just to make sure you take care of yourself. But as a nurse.
Nurse companion.
Well, of course.
When we dreamed up this little excursion, I thought of you more as a companion.
I hope I am. I try to be.
Well, the days are not so bad, but the nights are lonely.
I'm right in the next room at your beck and call.
Oh, no, not quite. Why not the same room? Two can live as cheap as one.
Maybe the important word there is cheap. I know all's supposed to be fair in love and war, but it doesn't work that way for me. I am the original old-fashioned girl. You ever get me, it's going to be for good.
I don't know how anyone so luscious can be so forbidding. I thought you loved me.
I do love you. With all my heart, my soul. But unless you love me back as deeply and as strongly, you won't want to give yourself to me as completely as I would to you. And you shouldn't, unless you're sure. Once we're committed, I'll never let you go.
And that's what I'm supposed to be scared of?
Mm-hmm, that's right.
A fate worse than death.
Oh, dear Lord. I hope it would never seem to be.
It won't. Hey, come on, Lisa, laugh. It's a pretty bright occasion. I'm proposing. And for once, it's legal, moral, and binding. We'll be married as soon as the law allows.
Oh, Cat. My darling.
But in the meantime...
Oh, there doesn't have to be any meantime. I've already spoken with the vicar. He's been waiting for my call for the last 2 days.
I had no notion for being married, but I sure had one big king-size yen for Lisa Wright. So what the heck, if it pleased her? With the war looking like it would last forever, nobody figured to live long enough so it would come back to haunt us. Did I know that 2 days later would be D-Day? And for the first time, it began to look like there was an end to the tunnel somewheres. That meant I wanted no part of getting shot at again. So I wangled a desk job in London. Lisa's hospital was there, too, so we found a little flat and started to play at housekeeping. It was all right for a few months. And then I began to get the heebie-jeebies. Hey, Lisa, baby. What do you say? You want to go pub trotting?
Oh, have a heart, Cat. I just came off a 4-day shift.
So it'll do you good to cut up a little.
Cat?
What?
I don't feel very much like cutting up.
Oh, what's the matter?
Well, couldn't I just be tired?
Oh, sure.
Oh, you hate to be cooped up, don't you?
No, I just thought it might be fun to cut up a few capers.
Let me beg off, huh? It isn't just for myself.
Wait, well, you're not sick or anything.
Oh, I'm not sick. But I sure am anything.
What do you mean?
You want to give me your hand?
Well, sure, but what do you...
Quiet, man. This is a new experience for you. Come on, put it on my tummy.
That's not so new.
This is something else. Well, what do you feel?
Nice. Putting on a little weight, maybe, but,
Surprise?
You got to be kidding.
How's that for kicks?
You've got to be kidding. You mean that...
The age-old question. The same old answer. How are you going to like being a father?
Oh, I made all the right noises. I hope Lisa didn't guess. But, I mean, this wasn't my bag at all. I was really locked in now. The anchor stuck fast. And as the war started to open up and horizons got brighter, I began to search around in my mind for the easiest way out from under. And that's when I met Stan Newcomb. Hey, this is really a jumping joint.
Man, you got to know it. Hey, listen, boy. I got a couple of super gals lined up. You want to cut out?
You're talking to a married man.
What do you figure me for? But I ain't seen the old woman in 2 years. you know how it is.
Well, my wife is pregnant. It's kind of near her time. I ought to be around.
Why don't you give her a buzz and tell her things came up?
What things?
Well, like this. Now, you happy in your spot?
What spot?
I mean in the armed forces.
Now you bring it up, no. The way things are going, the heat is on to get all us pilots back up in the air again. And me, I've had that.
Well, how'd you like to jump with me to the Pacific?
This war here is hot enough for me. I don't know. I want to get tangled with the Japanese.
This is no combat, friend. This is easy bucket, MATS.
Military Air Transport Service. What's the poop?
Well, you're based in Manila, Clark Field. You fly out transport from Manila to Guam, or Honolulu, maybe the States. A milk run. Best way I can think of to run out points and get separated.
Hey, I like what you're saying, pal. Can you help me get posted there?
Could be. We could talk about it later. But how about the girls I got on the line?
How about them?
Hello? Are you there?
It's Kat, honey. How are you?
I'm fine. Cooking up a storm for you.
Honey, I'm going to bomb out on you.
Oh, no. Why?
I can't tell you on the phone. New orders being cut.
Oh? Well, when'll you be home?
Don't count on me tonight.
But I'm due back on duty tomorrow morning.
Well, Operation Follow-Up, that's a service.
Okay. There's a war on. We take it as it comes. The only thing is...
Hun, forgive me, but I gotta cut out now.
Sure.
Okay, maybe it was just the wrong time. Could I know that? I mean, she wasn't due for a month. How could I know Lisa would go into labor that particular night? Or that the baby would be born dead?
It was a boy. If only... Darling, where were you?
The Army says, jump. What are you going to do?
What turned up so suddenly that was so important?
Well, we can talk about that when you're feeling better.
There's only one thing that can make me feel better, Kat.
What?
I want to get out of here and go home so we can start another one to take its place.
That really tore it for me. The last thing I ever wanted in my life was to be tied down. A wife was bad enough, but a kid. I figured I had a lucky escape. And now Lisa wanted to pin me down again. Well, it was time to get out from under. I went hunting Stan Newcomb. And by the time Lisa came home from hospital, I was all set.
All the way to Manila? Based there? For what? You've done your tour? Couldn't you have ducked out?
Tell it to the brass. They didn't think so.
What am I going to do without you?
It isn't forever, Lisa.
Well, maybe I can get transferred to the Pacific.
Look, why don't we just sweat it out? The war's got to end sometime. Meantime, my orders are cut, and I have to pull out.
Is that what you really want, Cat?
Oh, why would I want that?
Well, you better not. I warned you. You bought me for the duration, and that doesn't mean the war. It means all the way. I'll be waiting, Cat. However long it is, I'll be waiting.
Okay, Lisa, so you'd be waiting. But I'm not ready to be tied down. You cramp my style. I should have the guts to tell you straight out, but somehow I'm not built that way.
2 hours out of Hawaii, and we just crossed the international date line, Cat. How does it feel to jump straight from today right into tomorrow?
Great, Stan. Just my speed. I left all my worries behind me. Oh, I'm so relaxed, I think I'll hit the sack.
Yeah, me too, buddy. See you in the Philippines.
Man, this is the life.
But which life, Steve? Do you know?
You again. What do you want?
Just the answer to a simple question. Which life are you living now, Mr. Cat?
Oh, come on, let's not hack around. I want to sleep.
But not that long, last sleep.
I have 2 to go before that.
One.
What?
One, Steve Catlett. You sacrificed the other for the child you gave no chance to live.
But that wasn't my fault.
If you had been there, you could have brought Lisa to the hospital in time.
How do you know?
It's my business to know such things and to teach you to believe them.
Who are you? Who are you?
The answer to that question lies in your heart.
Huh?
Did you say something, Cat?
No, I just had a bad dream, that's all.
A bad dream? Possibly. A man with as few ethics as Steve Catlett could well be prone to them. But what is the voice that speaks to him? His better self? Conscience? Remorse? Does it come from beyond him or from his inner soul? And can it help him spend his last life in a better fashion than his others? I shall return shortly with Act 3.
We're going to stick our neck out and tell you something.
It's hard to mix with Arrow shirts.
And the reason is so simple.
America's shirt maker is Arrow shirts.
America's shirt maker has done it again with what is probably the best shirt collar ever made. Arrow's patented custom collar, and only Arrow's got it. It's a whole inch wider at the bottom than the top, just like your neck is. It's adjustable by a full half inch, and it's got a special notch so the neckband doesn't show over your tie.
America's shirt maker is Arrow shirts.
See why we're sticking our neck out. Stick your neck into an Arrow custom collar.
America's shirt maker is Arrow shirts.
If we're not already your shirt maker, we ought to be.
Whatever voices or doubts or shadows haunt Steve Catlett's dreams, they failed to cramp his style once he reached Manila. Manila was a town in a mad whirl of euphoria. MacArthur's return, the ousting of the Japanese, the return of freedom to the island set the town on fire, and these beautiful people gave themselves wholeheartedly to their deliverers.
Oh, man, this is one jumping town.
You can say that again, Stan. And the women.
Hey, you know something funny? I just thought of it. You know from where we are sitting right now, they're standing upside down.
Who's standing upside down?
Lisa and Claire, our wives.
So what's so funny about that?
Oh, come on. Don't you get it? How could they know what we're doing if they're looking the wrong way?
I sure hope you're right.
Of course I am. The thing to do, boy, is stay out of involvements. Safety in numbers.
For a couple of months, it was a great life. The girls were plentiful, and the rum cost about 30 cents a fifth. Flight duty was a breeze. We'd climb to altitude, set her on automatic, and take turns sleeping off the high living. Oh, yes, we had it made all right. That is, until I met Purita. Have another drink, baby?
No, thank you, Captain Catlet. And the name is not Baby.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't believe I caught it when we were introduced.
I am Purita Illusorio. Miss Illusorio.
Oh, well, that's a relief.
Is it? From what I know of your reputation, would it make so much difference if I were married?
Well, of course.
Aren't you?
Me? Oh, free, white, and unencumbered.
Then don't let me cramp your style.
Look, why don't we take a walk outside and find out what you meant by that remark?
I could use some air. But that doesn't mean my explanation will bring you much pleasure.
I'll take my chances. Purita, or Puring, which was her nickname, was a knockout. She glowed with some inner fire. Her skin was light burnished copper. Her eyes brown liquid shot with flecks of gold. And she moved as sleekly and gracefully as a cat. One thing she had in common with Lisa, she was untouchable unless... So I mumbled the right words and made the promises, pleading delay only until I could get the permission of my commanding officer to marry. Which, of course, I never intended to do. But the deception worked. And Puring and I took up housekeeping without benefit of clergy in her apartment in Ermita, downtown Manila.
This run is getting to be Dolesville. How's about a few minutes of light chit-chat?
What's to talk about?
Well, like, for example, there's a new dame in town, White Russian, and has she got a sister?
Hey, come on, Stan. You know I don't make that kind of scene anymore.
Too occupied with Purita, huh?
Well, yeah, if you have to know.
That's a pretty cozy little setup you have there, pal. Just a word to the wise. I'd think twice about getting too cozy with a little Illusorio dame. She comes of quite a Filipino family with a lot of clout. You asking for trouble.
Did I ask you for any advice? Now button up and let me get some sleep.
Pleasant dreams, I hope.
It's a bad habit. I don't dream. But that statement was to come back to haunt me. Because a few weeks later, on a long haul to Honolulu, I was rocked to discover my wife was not as far away as I thought she was. Even before I landed, ground control had told me that Lisa was in the islands and waiting for me at the Kamalama Hotel.
Darling, 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 we're back together again.
Oh, it's great, Lisa, super, but how in the world...
I couldn't be away from you any longer, so I came running.
But how did you manage to wangle... Hey, you're in civvies. You mean that...
Darling, the war's almost at an end. My enlistment was up. I grabbed at the chance to get out.
But your career...
Career? Oh, you think I wanted to be a nurse? That was my conscience working. Now I'm concentrating on something nearer to home. Us.
I don't quite follow.
As soon as I can get clearance, I'm coming to Manila so we can start being man and wife again.
That really jolted me. I was going to have to do something about Puring, and fast. All the way back on our return to Manila, I was trying to figure it out. No, wait a minute.
Hey, Ken, wake up, man, wake up. I thought you didn't dream.
Hey, what happened?
You were talking in your sleep.
What did I say?
There's nothing your Uncle Stan don't know. So your wife is moving back in on you, huh? You had yourself set up so pretty on each side of the international dateline. It's the two worlds. Looks like now you're going to have to settle for one.
Yeah. But which?
Well, that shouldn't be too hard. Purita's from another culture, another background. And anyway, she can't support you in the same kind of style as Lisa Wright.
What does that mean?
Don't you know who Lisa is? Her family, I mean?
There's been a war on, remember? I never had a chance to meet them. Lisa never said much about them.
I guess she figured she didn't have to. Not about George Llewellyn Wright. You ever heard the name?
Well, I know her father's name is George, and that... Hey, wait a minute. You mean the steel man? Wright tools, the aircraft factory?
Yep, that's Papa. A billionaire at least once. Okay, kid. Now, can you make up your mind which way you're gonna jump?
There wasn't any doubt which way, but how. And then my old luck came back. They dropped the bomb. Japan surrendered aboard the USS Missouri, and suddenly discharges were a dime a dozen. It was easy to persuade Lisa to forget Manila, since I'd be home. The only problem was Puring, who kept making more and more noises about marriage. Still, it looked as if I might get away with it. Till one evening at dinner time. I was scheduled out on a run that night at midnight when she dropped our own private bomb. Hi, Puring, honey. Oh, I'm glad you got home. I just got orders to pull out again tonight.
You are not going anywhere tonight.
Hey, baby. These are orders. In the Army, you got to obey orders.
Cheat. You poison tongue.
Hey, what's gotten into you?
You have taken me, shamed me, and used me. And I was fool enough to listen to your promises. Puring, I love you. Soon we will marry. As soon as the commanding officer gives permission.
That's Air Force regulation. You got to wait for that.
How could he give you permission when you know, he knows, that you are already married? You have a wife. You cannot marry me. You liar. If I can't have you, no one can. I kill myself for how you have shamed me. But first, I kill you.
Hey, Puring, put the bullet down.
I kill you. You nothing.
Here, I'll take that knife.
I got your heart
now,
out.
watch it. Give it to me. Now, let's get rid of it.
Then I kill you with my hands.
Have a heart.
I have no heart anymore. And you will not leave. I will scream the town down before you do.
You're crazy.
Because you made me so.
For God's sake, be quiet.
I'll never be quiet. Not as long as...
Shut up.
Never.
Puring, I didn't mean to... Puring. Oh, no. She's dead. It happened so fast I couldn't believe it. She was so little. Her neck, it had just snapped under my hands. At first I was paralyzed. It took 3 or 4 drinks before my mind started to move. And then I knew what I had to do. I wrapped her in a blanket, waited for dusk, carried her to my Jeep. On the way to the field, I sidetracked to a deserted bridge and dropped her in the Pasig River. The tide was going out. With any luck, she'd be carried out to Manila Bay in the China Sea. And then I headed for what I'd made up my mind would be my last flight out of Manila.
Kid, what's the matter with you? Your jump is your name.
I don't feel so hot. Maybe I'm coming down with something.
Yeah, well, maybe you better let me take the first leg to Guam. Do sleep at all.
I wouldn't have believed it. I did sleep. Like I'd been knocked out. Then at Guam, Stan conked out while I took over. And now, wide awake, the horror of it was back with me. What to do? What to do? If only I could go back. If only today had never been. And then suddenly, gazing blankly at the instrument board in a sort of blinding flash, I saw we were just about to cross the international date line. If only I could gate that day. If only there really was a gift of time that would...
What would you do with this cat?
It's you again.
It's me always. What would you do with the day cat?
I wouldn't kill her. I'd find some other way.
And what would you give if you had the chance?
Anything. Anything.
Then go see if you can find the way.
There was a blinding flash of light, and then darkness, and then morning, and waking up and repeating the day as if in a dream. I saw Puring off to work. We said the same words. I reported to the base, got my orders to fly out at 2400 that night. I saw the same people, ate the same food. And at last it was evening, and I was waiting for Pureen to come home. Hi, Pureen, honey. I'm glad you got home.
I don't believe it.
What do you mean?
I just came from your commanding officer. I know the truth, Cat. I know you are married.
I was going to tell you.
Were you? Well, it doesn't matter.
What are you going to do about it?
What are you afraid of? That I will tell your wife, ruin her life, as you have mine?
I'm begging you, Pureen. It would kill Lisa.
You have nothing to worry about. I don't want her blood on my hands. I leave it to yours. You will go back to her?
Yes.
She would be better off without you. But that is her business. I was a fool to give myself to you. You are not worth it. I come of an old and proud race, and I had no right to pollute my bloodlines. Now get out of my sight.
What are you going to do?
That is none of your business. Oh, don't worry. I will never trouble you again.
You mean I'm free? And now, once again, I'm sitting at the controls of the plane, crossing the international date line, and listening to the voice.
So we're back where we were.
Yes, but I fixed it.
Seemed to me the girl fixed it.
What's the difference? She's gone. I'm free.
You are free from her, but not from me. I'm grounding you for good, Mr. Pilot. Flat.
But you can't.
Why not?
I still have one life left.
Oh, you did have one life left. But when you went back, you made an exchange, or rather, took someone else's instead.
Pureen?
Pureen.
But I didn't kill her.
No, she killed herself. Jumped from a bridge over the Pasig River to float out on the tide to Manila Bay and the China Sea.
But that wasn't my fault.
Of course it was your fault. Come along. Don't waste any time anymore.
But Lisa needs me.
The girl who just died answered that. Your wife is 1,000,000 times better off without someone like you.
No, you can't.
You can't have it your way, for once and for all. So cross the international date line and move into tomorrow, Cat. Too bad, isn't it, that that's the end. There aren't any more tomorrows for you anymore.
It was a small squib in the papers. A MATS plane bound for Hawaii was lost in the vicinity of the international date line. The pilot, Captain Stephen Catlett, was presumed lost with the plane. By some miraculous chance, the co-pilot, Lieutenant Stanley Newcomb, fell clear during the wild descent and was able to make a parachute landing. He was picked up in good condition by a passing destroyer. Lieutenant Newcomb was unable to account for the accident. He was asleep while the plane was under automatic control, and Captain Catlett was in full command. I'll be back shortly. I don't imagine any of us could have any pity for a man as self-serving as Steve Catlett, or spare many regrets that he was prodigal enough to waste 9 lives. But I do wonder how many of us would like to cross that international date line and get the gift of a day to mend things we may have done, which we wish we never had. Perhaps we'll never cross it. Or perhaps if we do, and we are not offered a second chance, we can comfort ourselves that our sins must have been pretty small. Our cast included Michael Tolan, E.V. Juster, and Ian Martin. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
I'll make a deal. Leave quickly and quietly, and because you're being such a good girl about it, I won't say anything to the local cops about your being in town.
All of us are going to leave.
Huh? What? We are?
Yes. You see, 21 days from now, on Friday the 14th of next month, the world shall come to an end.
Oh. In that case, I'd better keep the date open on my calendar, huh?
You don't believe a word I'm saying, do you?
You're saying the world will end on the 14th?
Yes.
Just because you told that to Mr. Dudley McElhenney, you can also tell it to me.
Is that what you think?
That's what I know.
My dear sir, I didn't tell Mr. Dudley McElhenney the world would come to an end on the 14th.
You didn't?
No. He told me.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Said the angry old wolf to the tender young lamb, "You think I've got the time to count your crimes, you pup. Your guilt consists in this. I want to eat you up." And so it goes. We now question the innocence of the victim. After all, what right do girls have to be beautiful, or men to be rich, especially when there is so much hunger for beauty and wealth, and so few people have them?
Hey, why don't you watch where you walk? What do you want me to do, kill you?
You can't kill me.
What do you mean?
You've already killed me once.
What are you talking about?
And you can't kill a person twice.
Huh? What are you saying?
Isn't that what's called double jeopardy or something?
Our mystery drama, The Wintering Place, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Robert Dryden. It is sponsored in part by ARM, Allergy Relief Medicine, and Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Was it a dream? He keeps asking himself. Was it a dream that morning, that golden August morning in the woods, with the light filtering through the trees, the dappled pattern of sunlight casting a series of shimmering shadows on the turning leaves? Was it a dream, he keeps asking himself. The girl standing there with long yellow hair and deep blue eyes and flashing red lips and excited voice. Was it a dream? Oh, please, please, he prays. Dear Lord, have mercy. Grant that it was only a dream.
Hello there.
Oh, you startled me, Mr. Baring.
I'm sorry, Martha.
My name isn't Martha.
It isn't? Well, you look just like...
I'm her sister, Robin.
Oh. Well, how do you do?
I'm here on a visit.
Are you? I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, I will. It's the most beautiful country.
Are you writing anything in that notebook?
Of course.
I mean, that's a silly question. Naturally, you're writing. I saw you.
I'm a lepidopterist.
Yeah, I beg your pardon?
A lepidopterist.
Yeah, I heard you, but I still don't know what...
Of course, we begin as biologists, and we become naturalists. And then we specialize. And my specialty is the order Lepidoptera, or the butterfly.
And you make a living at it?
Oh, yes, I teach at the State University. All about butterflies.
Well, is there enough to it?
Oh, my goodness, yes. I made a life's work out of it.
Well, that don't beat all.
Surprise, Mr. Berry?
Say, how'd you know my name is Barry?
Well, when I arrived the other day, my sister drove through Main Street, and she pointed out all the important people in town.
I'm not all that important.
She said you're the biggest landowner in these parts.
Oh, what do I own? A couple thousand acres? Why, back in Texas, where my folks come from.
I understand this is your land.
Yes, I do own this piece.
And I'm probably trespassing.
Oh, no.
I have an idea that this stretch of woodland might be part of the migratory route of the monarch butterfly, Odana plexippus.
For a pretty girl, you come out with some words that are jawbreakers.
Well, butterflies go south for the winter.
Oh, like birds?
Oh, yes. Some of them go all the way to Mexico.
Oh, I thought a butterfly only lived a couple of days.
Oh, and some have been known to live for 9 months.
And they go all the way to Mexico?
Mm-hmm. All the way and back.
Why do they do that?
Well, they respond to mysterious biological urges.
What's a good-looking gal like you getting all involved with these insects for?
How many times I've been asked that question.
You have such a pretty smile.
Oh, thank you. You know, if you look very closely at the top of those trees...
And such a beautiful voice. It's as sweet as music.
You think they're leaves, but they're not.
Robin?
They're monarch butterflies. Hundreds of thousands of them.
Robin?
Many of them will never see Mexico. They'll die en route. Die young. In the full blush of their beauty.
Robin.
What is it, Mr. Baring?
You're so pretty.
Oh, please, let go of my arm.
You're so pretty.
Mr. Baring, please let go.
No, I've been so lonely.
Please.
For so long.
You're hurting my arm.
I don't want to hurt you.
Please let go of me.
I wouldn't hurt you for the world.
I'll scream.
What do you want to scream for? What if somebody hears you? No. Just be quiet. There's nothing to scream about. I don't want to hurt you. I only want to look at you.
No, somebody help me. Please.
I told you to shut up.
No.
Pauline, come in here.
Yes, Mr. Baring.
I want to go over these accounts with you. You're spending too much money.
Well, Mrs. Baring didn't seem to think so.
Now, that's another thing. Mrs. Baring is gone.
You're telling me?
What does that mean?
Well, I'll tell you what it means. Somebody has to tell you. It might as well be me. Something's come over you, Mr. Baring.
Now, you just look here.
No, I'll say my piece, and then you can fire me. Oh, you changed since your wife died. I know how you loved her, and I know how you miss her.
Nobody can ever know that.
Well, you take your misery out on everybody. You used to be a nice, kind guy. Look at you now. You're out to get everybody. You just wait for a person to make a mistake so you can jump on them.
That isn't true.
No? Well, you say you want to go over the accounts with me. You're going to wind up giving me this lecture about how inefficient I am, how I waste your household money.
Well, I have the figures here.
Good for you. And you know what we'll find out? If I had exercised more care these last 30 days, I could have saved you the grand sum of $3.98.
Well, it's the principle of the thing.
$3.98. And you got more money than you could ever spend if you lived to be 1,000.
There are other things involved here.
Yeah? Well, you tell me about them.
Well, you're always forgetting.
Okay. Score point for your side. I got a bad memory. I can't remember things. I always forget things, so what?
So what?
That's how I am. But I always was able to make this house a pleasant place to live in. You have to admit that.
Yeah, I admit it.
You got to make up your mind. Am I worth it? I forget things all the time. And I'm not the thriftiest housekeeper. But am I worth it? Do I stay? Or do you want to hire somebody else?
Look, I'm not myself anymore.
What I just got finished telling you.
I don't know what gets into me.
Well, you'll have to put a stop to it.
I'll try.
Okay.
It's just that I miss her. I miss her so much.
I know.
I didn't think you could ever miss anybody that way.
You know what you ought to do. Marry again.
How could I ever get married again? She's cold in her grave.
She's been dead a year.
I could never marry anybody.
Now, who's making that kind of racket? All right, hold your horses. I'm coming. Oh, if it isn't the merry mailman himself.
Pauline.
Now, what, Bob Fuller? What's the racket for?
You got some special mail for us,
Mr. Bering, listen.
What is it?
It's just terrible. A murder.
Murder?
Well, what are you saying?
There has been a murder.
Who? Where?
Somebody better get on the phone quick.
Well, who's been murdered?
Just call the sheriff.
Tell us, Bobby.
It's a girl.
Who?
I don't know that girl.
Which girl?
You know. What's her name? What's her name, Martha?
Martha's been murdered. Martha Penrose?
No, not Martha. Martha's sister.
Robin?
Yeah, the one that's been visiting her.
Murdered?
The college teacher with the long blonde hair.
Oh, no.
Yes, she's dead. I seen her.
Where?
You know where the woods begin at the edge of the creek?
Bobby, you sure?
Well, look, I was taking a shortcut like I always do.
Bobby, how can you be sure she's dead?
And there on the path just ahead of me was...
Should we call a doctor? Let's run out there.
Pauline, she is dead.
But she's laying out there.
Nothing can happen to her now, Pauline.
This girl is dead?
Yes, I covered her with my raincoat. Listen, Pauline, you want to pick up that phone and call the sheriff, huh?
Yeah, I'll do that.
And somebody's got to break the news to Martha Penrose.
What's the sheriff's number?
Look, I don't want to be the one to tell Martha. Oh no, sir.
I'll just tell operator.
I found the body, and that is enough for one person.
Hello, who's this, Jennifer? Oh, Georgina. Connect me with the sheriff's office, will you? It's an emergency.
Oh, I will never forget that beautiful yellow hair with the bright red blood.
Hello, Sheriff. Yeah, this is Pauline over at Frank Barron's place. Sheriff, you want to get over here right away. There's been a murder. Yeah. He says he's on his way.
Oh, that poor girl. To be murdered like that.
The Lord giveth. The Lord taketh away, Bobby.
Then it wasn't a dream.
It wasn't a what? What'd you say, Mr. Baring?
Huh? What did I say? When?
Just now.
I didn't say anything. More coffee, Sheriff?
Well, thanks, Mr. Bering. It's been a long day.
I asked Mrs. Taylor to set up coffee and sandwiches for your deputies.
That's very kind of you.
Has anybody found anything?
No, not yet. Sorry to say. We've been combing the woods.
I hope you get him.
Yeah, so do I.
Martha Penrose is such a fine woman.
Yeah.
And to have a thing like this happen to her own sister. And out here, of all places.
And who ever thought we'd have a murder?
What'd the doctor say?
Well, yeah, she was beaten up pretty bad. And what killed her? She hit her head hard against a tree.
Was she, had she been,
Yeah. Doc said she'd been criminally assaulted.
It happened on my property, too.
Well, it could have happened anywhere.
Sheriff, do you realize what you just said? You said it could have happened anywhere. I guess that's what the world has come to, and a thing like this could happen anywhere.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And there are no clues, nothing to go on?
No, she was just taking a walk. Now, she had a notebook and a pencil. We found those lying by her body. And Martha said she had an expensive gold watch. I was missing.
Well, the killer must have taken it.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, well, what do you aim to do now, Sheriff?
Well, I'll ask for special investigators from the county. I mean, they got the resources and experience. A hick sheriff like me? What do I know?
I'll get it, Pauline. I'm on my way out.
Good morning, Mr. Bering.
Well, there's not much left of the morning, Fuller. You should have been here with the mail an hour ago.
Yeah, well, some days we get a heavier load than others.
Still, there's no reason for the mail to be this late.
No, I guess not.
I should report this.
Look, Mr. Bering, I know it's my fault. It's just that I don't take that shortcut through your woods anymore. After what happened last week, I get butterflies in my stomach just thinking about it.
What did you say?
Huh?
What did you just say?
I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did. What? You did?
Mr. Bering.
Why did you say that?
But why did I say what? Hey, let go of me.
Why did you say that? What are you trying to do?
Let go of me.
Mr. Bering, stop it or I'll have to call the sheriff.
Well, what is this sudden violent rage on the part of Mr. Frank Bering? Evidently, when the mailman said what he did, it was like touching a match to a fuse. But what exactly was it that was said? And why should it affect Frank? Well, if you were really paying attention, you'd know exactly what that dynamite word is and why it can make Frank blow up like that. Meanwhile, we'll keep him sizzling till Act 2. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind, said Mr. Shakespeare. And for a mind that is filled to the bursting point with guilt, we give you Mr. Frank Bering. Mr. Bering is haunted by guilt. He's consumed. He's devastated by guilt. And with good reason. He happens to be guilty of murder. But so far, only he knows that. So far.
Mr. Bering, stop it. Let go of him. Let go of Mr. Fuller.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Bering, what got into you?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
What did you want to try to knock me down for anyhow? Look, I'm just doing my job.
Look, I'm sorry. Okay?
No, it's not okay. Just because you're the big honcho in this part of the woods doesn't give you the right to knock people around you.
Look, Bobby. Mr. Bering hasn't been feeling too good.
You keep out of it, Pauline.
I said I was sorry.
Look, you don't like the way I do my job? Okay. That is your privilege. Report me to my supervisor. But don't you figure you can lay a hand on me. Do you understand that?
Oh, sure. Sure he does. Now, why don't you go about your rounds, Bobby?
Here's your mail. I hope it's all bills.
Mr. Bering, why'd you do a thing like that for?
I don't know.
I'm not sure that's a good enough answer.
Ever since Emily died,
I don't know if that's a good enough excuse either.
I'm just not myself, that's all.
You jumped on him because he said something.
I just lost my head. I don't know why.
He said something that set you off. What was it?
I can't remember.
But you were ready to kill him. What'd he say?
I tell you, I don't know.
Oh, yes, you do.
I don't remember.
I'll help you remember.
Now, look here. What business is that of yours?
You were mad the minute he walked in.
I just happened to lose my temper, that's all.
You were mad at him because the mail was late.
Maybe I was.
And he said something.
Now, look, Pauline, I'm late enough.
Now, we'd better have this out.
I have to leave.
If you leave before we get to understand this thing, I won't be here when you get back. Now, I recall. He said he was late because he no longer takes the shortcut through your woods. He said, after what happened last week, I get butterflies in my stomach. Just thinking about it. And then you jumped on him. Why?
I don't know why. I can't tell you why.
Do you know how many butterflies there are, Mr. Bering?
Robin, listen. I didn't want to kill you.
The answer is there are thousands of different species, butterflies and moths.
I didn't even want to hurt you.
All under the heading of Lepidoptera.
I've been so lonely I could die.
Lepidoptera is made up of two Greek words.
Emily had the same golden hair.
Lepido, which means scale, and ptero, which means wings.
And the blue eyes.
The wings of all moths and butterflies are covered with scales if you look closely.
When you talk, your whole face seems to light up just like hers did.
The monarch is a fascinating creature in all of its life stages.
And I just had to touch you. That's all I wanted to do. Just touch you.
Egg, pupa, larva, chrysalis.
I didn't mean to do anything wrong. Listen to me. If you only listen. You didn't listen to me that morning. And so I had to... Will you listen now?
Listen? To what?
Listen to me.
What do you want to tell me?
I don't want to tell you anything. I want to ask you something.
Yes?
Can you forgive me?
Forgive you? Why should I forgive you?
Because I didn't mean to kill you.
Does that excuse you?
No, but...
Then why should I forgive you?
Because...
You did kill me. It's true.
Yes, but I didn't mean to.
When you killed me, I was 32 years old.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I worked so hard all my life. All my short life.
I didn't want to kill you.
I never had a chance to enjoy life.
There was only something I could do.
There is.
Tell me. I'll do it.
Confess.
Confess?
Go to the sheriff. Confess that you killed me. It's the only way I'll ever forgive you.
No.
Then I'll never forgive you.
Oh, please, Robin, please.
You must confess. Confess, and I'll forgive you.
I can't. I can't. I can't.
Well, maybe you can't, but I can.
Huh? What? Pauline?
You say you can't tell me why,
What do you mean I can't tell you why? I can't tell you what?
Well, what have we been talking about? Why, the word butterflies made you jump all over poor Bobby.
Butterflies?
Yes. It's that poor girl who was murdered. Martha's sister who was visiting. She was involved with butterflies.
Oh?
And you feel guilty about her getting murdered, don't you?
Me? Well, why should I feel guilty?
Why? I don't know why. Maybe because it happened on your property. So what if it did? You don't have any cause for guilt. What could you have done about it?
I better be getting along. I got a lot to do today.
Mr. Baring, take a word of advice from me. A lot of hard things have happened to you. First, you lost Emily. And now this terrible murder on your property. You'll have to keep your mind very busy.
And that was the Mozart piece we promised you. Turning now to opera on today's Gems from the Classics, we have the beautiful aria Un bel dì from Puccini's masterpiece, Madame Butterfly.
No. Oh, no. No. Hey! What do you think you're doing walking out in the middle of the road? You want to get killed?
I can't get killed. I'm already dead.
Wait. It's you.
Yes, it's me. Robin.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the place where they go for the winter.
Where? Who goes for the winter?
Where they go. The butterflies. Remember I told you they go to a warm southern place?
I must be going crazy.
Many of my colleagues say it's Mexico.
Okay. I understand. I've got a guilty conscience.
But I think that here in Southern California...
But it wasn't all my fault.
We have the climate and the conditions.
You were stupid. I didn't mean to hurt you.
To provide a wintering place. And I think I know where it is.
Please, go away from me.
Don't you want to come with me?
Come with you? Where?
To the wintering place.
Wintering place?
So few people have ever seen one. I never did myself. But my professor, my old professor, he described it. There's nothing like it anywhere on earth. Beautiful butterflies. They cover the trees like another coat of foliage, and they change the entire light and color of the forest.
This is just my imagination.
And most of the time they lie dormant. But then, as if in response to some mysterious primeval urge, they flutter their wings, and suddenly the colors of the forest change as millions and millions of butterfly wings create unbelievably breathtaking kaleidoscopic designs. Brilliant reds and yellows and browns and blues and greens.
Gotta get out of here.
Come with me. You'll be one of the very few people in the world to have ever seen the wintering place. Come with me.
Go with you?
Stay with me.
I...
You wanted me?
No,
Confess. Admit it.
I only wanted to look at you.
That isn't true.
I just wanted to hold your hand.
You wanted me. The way you wanted Emily.
No.
When Emily was young.
No.
I'm a young Emily. The Emily you fell in love with.
No.
I have her hair, her eyes, her smile, even her voice.
What you're saying isn't true.
But I am not saying it. You're saying it. Aren't you? Aren't you?
Yes.
Then come with me. It's what you want to do more than anything else in the world, isn't it?
Yes.
We'll go to the wintering place. Such wonder, such beauty. We'll lie down under the trees, and we'll stay with the butterflies for as long as they do. We'll come back when they do, and we'll live as they do, because they're the wisest and the most beautiful of all the children of nature. Say you'll come with me.
Yes. Yes, I'll come with you.
And you'll live with me. Always. Promise.
I'll live with you always.
I'll make you so happy. Look in my eyes. You know I will. I'll make you as happy as Emily did. Do you believe me?
I believe you.
Now we shall leave for the wintering place. But first.
Yes?
First we must stop.
Stop? Where?
You must visit the sheriff, so that you may confess.
Confess? Confess what?
Confess you killed me.
Oh, no. No, I won't do it. I can't do it.
Do you want to come with me? Stay with me? Live with me and be happy forever in the wintering place?
Yes.
Then you must go to the sheriff.
Yeah, but I...
If you won't, I will leave you forever.
Oh, no. Please.
Then tell me, you will go to the sheriff.
How do you suppose it'll work out? Will he confess? Or will he dismiss the whole business as a figment of his imagination? Well, don't speculate. Relax. You'll get the whole thing neatly laid out for you in Act 3. The scientists tell us that we can neither create nor destroy matter. Well, we admit we can't create it. That is, after all, the exclusive prerogative of a higher power than ourselves. But destroy it? Isn't that within our abilities? Actually, long ago we discovered the act of murder, and far too frequently do we practice it. But do you destroy a man when you kill him? Isn't there something vital and dynamic that lives on? Mr. Frank Baring is having his problems.
You must go to the sheriff and confess.
Confess that I killed you?
It's the truth, isn't it?
Yes.
Then go. Oh, Franklin.
You just called me Franklin.
Of course.
Only Emily would ever call me Franklin.
I know.
Well, how do you know?
Because I'm part of Emily now. And when I tell you to go to the sheriff and confess, it's also Emily who's telling you.
No, but to go to the sheriff and...
Franklin, would Emily ever tell you to do anything that was wrong? Will you go, Franklin?
Yes.
I knew you would. We knew you would, Emily and I.
Will you come with me?
No, it isn't permitted. Go. We'll wait for you here.
Will you?
And then we all go to the wintering place together.
Sheriff.
Oh, hey. I'm glad to see you, Frank. Sit down.
Sheriff, I came here to...
Well, I see you got my message.
What? Message?
Yeah, sure. I called you this morning.
Why would you have called me, Sheriff?
Well, Pauline answered the phone, said you hadn't come down to breakfast yet, but I see she gave you the message to drop in and see me.
No, she never gave me any message. Oh, that woman, she can't remember a blame thing. How many times do I have to tell her to write things down? Well, that's no good. Even if she does write down a message, she forgets where she puts a blame piece of paper.
Oh, what are you getting so worked up about, Frank, huh?
Because she always forgets to tell me.
But she must have told you you're here, ain't she?
Well, I'm here because... Sheriff. Why did you want to see me?
Good news.
What do you mean?
They got the killer.
They what?
Yeah. They got the fella that murdered Martha's sister, Robin. The state cops picked him up near San Francisco. You know that watch she was wearing? Fool. He tried to pawn it.
If it's the same watch...
It is the same watch. Well, Martha identifies it positively as the one she bought for Robin the day she graduated. No, it's the same watch.
Where's the killer now?
Frank, I know how you feel and what you'd like to do, but the law has to handle it.
Where is he?
Downstairs in the lockup.
Could I see him?
I have to talk to him, man. You can stand outside the cell. Well, what do you got to say for yourself this morning, Eddie?
I'll tell you the same story I give to the state cops.
Well, that wasn't much of a story.
Hey, look, what do you want from me? I was down this part of work.
What for?
You know what for. Trying to make a fast buck. I don't deny it. Well, I'm cutting through these woods, and there she is laying there on the ground, and she is dead.
Now, if you come across a dead body, aren't you supposed to report it to the authorities as a good citizen?
But I'm not a good citizen. I'm a hood, a punk. I don't deny it. All I gotta do is report this, and the cops say, Buster, you're the one who knocked her off.
Mm-hmm. And how do you get me past the watch, Eddie?
The watch?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, there's a sunlight shining through the branches of the tree she's laying on the sea, and it shines on his gold watch. It almost takes my eye out. If it wasn't for the sunlight, I'd have never spotted the thing. This had to go at least 7, 8 bills.
That was your mistake, Eddie. You should have left it on the wrist.
Yeah.
So you were walking along the woods, minding your own business, and you came across the body, huh? Now, that's your story?
Uh-huh.
Like I said, ain't much of a story.
But it's true.
Oh, good luck with it. In front of the jury.
Is there a chance he might be telling the truth?
Like you got a chance of being elected president of the United States, Frank.
You're convinced he's guilty?
Well, look, he's got a record.
Yeah, I understand that, for theft.
And for the other thing, too.
What other thing?
Rape. Now, he's had one conviction and beaten a couple of others.
What? That meek-looking little...
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to believe.
Yeah. This one's what they call an incorrigible. Now, he'll be put away for good. And we'll all be better off for it.
Yeah, I guess so.
And this thing is over.
How's the state, Mr. Bering?
Pauline, this morning the sheriff called me here at the house.
He did?
He left an important message. As usual, you forgot to give it to me.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bering.
I'm convinced you did it on purpose.
Why would I do it on purpose?
I don't know. I don't care. But the next time you forget about something, you're finished. Fired. Do you get that?
Yes, Mr. Bering. I get it.
You didn't confess.
No, I didn't.
That boy will pay for you.
He's a hardened criminal. He deserves to be put away.
Can you live with that?
Yes, if I have to.
I don't think so. Emily doesn't think so either.
I was going to confess.
Yes?
I went there to his office for just that reason.
But you didn't do it.
I couldn't. I tried, but...
Yes?
I looked at his face. The sheriff's face. He wears those glasses with the steel wire frames. And he scared me. I couldn't open my mouth.
Poor Franklin.
I should confess. I know that. It's the right thing to do. It's the only thing.
Then why don't you do it?
I'm afraid of saying it to the sheriff.
I understand.
You do?
Of course. He's such a strict, righteous-looking man. Write him a note.
A note?
Just write. Here. A pen and paper. Pick up the pen. Write. I'll tell you what to write. Dear Sheriff Bonham, I confess to the killing of Robin Meadows. It was unintentional. I just was overcome by a terrible urge that I couldn't control. I will sit here in my room and wait for you to come for me. Sincerely yours, Franklin J. Barry. Yes, that looks all right. Now, fold it and place it inside the envelope and seal it. And address it to the sheriff, Town Hall, Eucalyptus Falls, California. Good. And in the drawer, there's a stamp. Good. Place it on the envelope. That's right.
No. Wait.
For what?
Let me think.
We can't wait, Emily and I. We must go to the wintering place. Now. Do you want us to leave without you?
No.
We will. Oh, Franklin, how we love you, Emily and I. How we want to be with you, always. Please, Franklin, come with us.
Yes, I want to go with you. Pauline!
Yes, Mr. Bering. What is it?
What time are you going downtown in the morning?
Oh, just about 7:30.
Mail this letter for me.
Oh, yes. Yes, Mr. Bering, I will.
Now, make sure you don't forget.
Oh, don't worry. I won't forget. More coffee, Mr. Bering. Mr. Bering.
Huh?
More coffee.
Pauline,
Mm-hmm.
What time did you go downtown this morning?
Oh, usual time, 7 o'clock.
Last night I asked you to do something.
You did?
You know I did. I asked you to mail a letter.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Did you mail that letter?
Did I mail that letter? Oh, of course I mailed that letter.
Oh.
More coffee?
You sure?
Oh, sure, I'm sure.
Where did you mail it?
Where? I dropped it in a mailbox.
Which mailbox?
Which mail? Oh, the one beside the fork of the road, just as Route 46 becomes Main Street.
Oh.
Is everything all right?
Tell me, where it has that card on the box. You know, did you ever read the card on the box, the one that tells what time the mail is being picked up?
Oh, well, I think it said at 11:45 in the morning.
You sure?
Yeah, I guess so.
What time is it now?
Well, I have 11:30. Well, Mr. Baring, aren't you going to finish breakfast? What could have gotten into him?
Well, Mr. Baring, I can't do that.
All I want is my letter.
Now, look, you put a stamp on a letter, you drop it in a box, it's the property of the U.S. mail till it's delivered to the addressee.
Now, look, last night I wrote a letter, an important letter. All night I've been thinking about that letter.
Mm-hmm.
And I changed my mind. But it was already dropped in the box.
Well, how do I know it's your letter? Now, I give you a letter you claim you wrote to somebody and get myself fired from my job, lose my pension?
I have to have that letter. That's all there is to it.
I should go out on a limb for you? What do I owe you anyhow? What did you ever give me but a hard time? Just let me pass.
I mean to have that letter.
Get your hands off that bag. It's a property of the U.S. mail.
All I'm going to take is that letter.
Now, you get your hands off of that. Are you crazy?
I'll kill you if you try to stop me.
What? Hey, now, wait. You just put that gun away.
I warned you.
Let go of the bag. Oh.
I told you. Now, I'm going to take that letter. Where is that letter? The letter. Where is it? Where is the letter?
He just shot poor Bobby in cold blood.
He was real upset this morning, Sheriff. But why would he shoot Bobby?
It was about a letter that was in the mailbox. Bobby had just picked it up, and he wanted it back.
Oh.
What is it? What are you saying oh for?
The letter wasn't there.
Oh, how would you know?
Because I forgot to mail it. Here it is. He asked, and I was afraid to tell him. He'd have fired me. I wonder what could have been in this letter.
Well, it's going to be Exhibit A in a murder case. So I guess we're going to find out.
And they did. And so you see, they not only had Frank Baring for one murder, they also had him for two. And he not only got to go to the wintering place, but also to a summer, spring, and fall place as well. I'm not going anyplace. I'll be right back. The wintering place, the secret place of security and safety, so precious to every living creature, where we renew ourselves for the constant struggle for existence. And wherever it can be found, we must go there, no matter how long, arduous, and perilous the journey. Why, even the fragile butterfly can travel 3,000 miles to get there and back. Our cast included Robert Dryden, Evie Juster, and Earl Hammond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Contact, the 12-hour cold capsule. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Grimes. When death and murder become an everyday occurrence, it is generally labeled war. When brother kills brother on the battlefield, It is the most Pyrrhic of victories. Nobody wins, everyone loses. And it is in such times that cowards and heroes abound. We will meet both today, and knaves and cheats, and some American history we're not too proud of.
Willie, get me out of here. I can't face that man. He betrayed 1,500 of us. His orders killed us.
You've got to face him, Calvin. What are you running away from? Here you accuse the general of a despicable act, of sacrificing 1,500 of our own men without a thought. Cal, you hold the rank of major in the Union Army. Talk to your former commanding officer. Tell him to his face what you think of him and why. Your ghost has come back from Andersonville and orders you to speak up.
Our drama, The Ghost of Andersonville, was adapted from an actual account of the Civil War, especially for the Mystery Theater by James Agate Jr., and stars Tony Roberts. I'll be back shortly with Act One. It is the last year of the Civil War. The Confederacy is about to collapse. Re-elected Abraham Lincoln is loved and hated, and Washington bigwigs are looking towards who will be the next president. They are looking to someone from the army, perhaps a general. For that they need heroes, not always easy to come by.
General Cutler, have you heard the latest?
Can't say I have, my boy. But you men with the Secret Service, you seem to know all the Washington scuttlebutt.
I was in Bill Wood's office. We were getting our assignments. So many for counterfeit detection, so many detailed to protect Lincoln and Stanton and so on. And then Wood said, "They tell me Cutler's the man."
I'm the man for what?
The party is picking you to follow Lincoln. That's the thinking.
They're thinking of nominating me when Lincoln's term runs out?
Well, that's the talk.
Well, what makes them think Lincoln won't ask for a third term?
He might. Then again, he might not.
Well, who would I be running against?
Grant.
Grant? Oh, I wouldn't stand much of a chance. He's got command of all the Union armies.
General, I think the people would prefer a Cutler in the White House and a Grant in the barracks.
Nicely said, Forrest. But do the people even know who I am?
Word will get around. You've already earned your stars, sir. No one has forgotten Fredericksburg or your gallant attack on Chattanooga, sir.
Well, that was some time ago.
And that you are the acknowledged hero of the prisoner exchange plan. It's not only who wins the war and pray the Lord Grant will defeat the rebels, but it's who looks after our boys.
Kim, if you put it that way, I'd say I might have a chance. I hope when Bill Wood was making these Secret Service assignments, he intended to keep you at my side. You have given me excellent protection since I came out of the hospital, and it appears you have a political mind as well. I'd like to know I can count on you.
An honor, General Cutler. I hope to continue to serve you.
Timothy, I think I'll ride down to Burnside and surprise Mrs. Cutler with the news.
Benjamin, that is the most exciting thing I have ever heard. You should be very proud.
Well, I am a little pleased. However, we're a considerable distance from the White House. If the election were held tomorrow, I'm afraid most voters would say, Benjamin Cutler who? I shall have to drum up some ideas to bring me to the attention of the public.
What about that prisoner of war who's leaving Richmond for Washington?
What about him?
Isn't he the last prisoner of war to be returned to us from Andersonville?
Yes, but I don't see
Doesn't it occur to you that this could be a story that would make all of America sit up and take notice?
I don't quite see how.
If we arrange to have all the newspapers here the day the prisoner arrives... Now do you see?
You mean I welcome him here at Burnside?
Benjamin, it is you who have organized the exchange of prisoners. Those rebels we hold here for our brave Union men in Andersonville. Finally, the last prisoner returns home. If you welcome that man, bring him into our home, you become a symbol of the kind of leadership we all look to.
Mary, I like that. Well, I'd better get cracking on the idea. I'll talk it over with Tim Forrest.
Oh, I'm glad he's still assigned to you. He's so faithful.
And quite clever. He's just the one to make the high-level arrangements with Stanton.
Stanton?
The Secretary of War. He can fix it up to have the man welcomed here in our own home. I wonder if he could get the Army band to play on the lawn.
Oh, I can just see it. Major, what's his name?
Calvin Russell.
Major Russell arrives on the noon train. He's probably accompanied by Red Cross nurses. Is he married?
No, he's not.
Oh, good. You and I are at the station. We whisk him in our carriage here to Burnside. The band strikes up the Star-Spangled Banner. Reporters from newspapers all over the world are here. Oh, Benjamin, can't you just see it? You must make a marvelous welcoming speech. You might even have some photographs taken. Oh, it's going to be so exciting. The event of the century.
Please, folks, all you reporters, please don't crowd the observation platform of the train.
Tim, when's he coming out? The train's been here for 10 minutes. Where is he?
General, you know the Major's lame. I don't know which car he's in. It'll take him a little time to get out here.
I mean, there's such a thing as a schedule. Here we've got a carriage waiting and an army of reporters and photographers hanging around at home on the lawn. That Calvin Russell was always unreliable.
Oh, I didn't know you knew the Major personally.
He was in my outfit, got captured in the Chattanooga raid, and shipped off to Andersonville. Oh, Forrest, send word back into the coach. I want the Major out here in 3 minutes, not 1 second more.
Yes, sir.
Nurse, I'm not going out there.
Major Russell, everyone has come a very long way to welcome you home. You are taking this ceremony all the wrong way.
Am I?
Now, what about your friends? You must have friends out there in the station.
Some of my friends drowned in the Mississippi. Those who didn't swam with me to shore and were shot as they swam. The rest, the few who escaped, died in the prison at Andersonville. Nurse Wilson, today I'm alone. I have no friends left.
Well, I guess I was wrong, Major. I thought you agreed to be greeted by General Cutler because you wanted to honor all the men who died during the war and wanted to speak for them. But I guess I was mistaken.
Maybe I hadn't thought of that.
Now, there's going to be a reception. Secretary of War Stanton himself is supposed to be there. They'll want you to speak.
Do you suppose I could meet President Lincoln?
Of course you can, and you will, I'm sure. General Cutler has it all arranged.
Cutler, that...
That what?
Never mind. Is he still out there?
I'm sure he is. He arranged all this for you, Major.
Nurse Wilson, you go out to the observation platform and you tell whoever's in charge that if Cutler will go away, I'll come out. I don't want to be in the same state as that man. Go see who that is with you. I don't want anyone to come into this compartment. I'll duck into the lavatory. Go on.
Yes?
Oh, nurse. I'm Tim Forrest, Secret Service. General Cutler asked me when the Major would be making an appearance. Now, we're a little late and a little tight on the schedule. Is he all right?
Oh, yes, he's fine. Tell everyone he'll be out directly.
Oh, thank you, nurse.
I heard all of that. Why didn't you tell him? Go on, you go on out there and tell him what I told you. Cutler leaves, Russell arrives.
Won't you change your mind?
I don't wish to have anything to do with the general. He can stay if he wants to, but I'll not see him. Hand me my crutch, please. I'll be waiting right here when you come back.
Major, they won't understand. No one has any idea that
That's exactly it. No one has any idea what kind of a man he is, but I know. And the dead know. I haven't been in a hell on earth all these months to be welcomed by a man who doesn't deserve his stars. I hate him. I saw him from the window, alive and fat.
Well, I'll do what I can. I cannot tell them what you want me to. I'll have to think of something else.
General, some of us have been waiting since 6 this morning. Do you know for a fact that the Major is on the train?
Yes, of course I know it for a fact. The man could be ill. Anything.
General Cutler, may I talk to you?
Forrest, this is ridiculous. 15 minutes we've been waiting. What is it? Is Russell sick? Why the delay? I look like an idiot standing up here on the observation platform, all by myself, trying to answer reporters.
There appears to be a slight problem.
So what is it?
His nurse is on the way out, and she wants to tell you herself.
What is all the mystery?
General Cutler here. I'd like a word with him.
What is it, nurse? Where's the Major? I'm General Cutler. Is he coming out soon?
I'm afraid not. The Major sent his regrets, but he is a little shy, I'm afraid.
Shy? All we want him to do is come out here, shake my hand, and we take a few pictures. I make a speech, and we whisk him off to my farm.
General, what happened was, as soon as the train pulled into the platform, he started getting very nervous. You do understand, he's been a prisoner for well over 2 years. Almost everyone he knew died in prison.
What's your name?
Nurse Wilson.
Nurse Wilson, you go back to him on the double. Tell the Major we honor him and wait for him to make an appearance. Tell him I personally am waiting for him.
It won't make any difference, General.
No difference? Does he know I'm here?
Yes, he's been watching you from the window.
You mean he can see me now?
He just said to send his regrets, but right now he doesn't feel like leaving the train.
General, may I see what I can do? Please give me a moment. Nurse Wilson, if you'd lead the way, I'll have a talk with the Major.
He's coming out! Here he comes!
General Cutler, allow me to place the Major by your side.
Calvin Russell. Good to see you. So good, my old buddy. I have to make a speech first. Forrest, will you make an introduction, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen of the press, guests, General Benjamin Cutler would like to say a few words to welcome Major Calvin Russell, the last of the Union prisoners to be released from Andersonville.
Major Russell, gentlemen of the Fourth Estate, citizens of this great country, from Pennsylvania Avenue to the length and breadth of this vast, great country, our hearts go out to the men who so gallantly fought and gave their lives so that this nation, under God... And that is why we are honored to welcome from the bottom of our grateful hearts this hero of heroes, Major Calvin Russell.
May we have a picture of you, General Cutler, shaking hands with the Major?
Excuse me, Nurse Wilson. Will you take me back to my compartment, please?
But the picture, what is this? Forrest, do something. He turned his back on me and walked out. Forrest, do something.
Not a very auspicious beginning to a ceremony which General Cutler hoped would solidify his political career. What is it that makes Major Russell turn away from his old commander in the field? At this point, one can only guess it is of such magnitude that the former prisoner of war risks a reprimand or even a court-martial. I shall return shortly with Act 2. We are in Washington at the end of the Civil War. General Benjamin Cutler seeks a political opportunity which might make his name better known. To further that desire, he has arranged for the last prisoner of war to be released from the infamous Andersonville prison and arrive for a ceremonial welcome. Only the Major isn't buying. He will not cooperate.
Have they left the railroad station yet, Nurse Wilson?
They're leaving now. Major, what are you going to do? Sit here in the compartment until the whole party's gone?
The only person I don't wish to lay eyes on is Cutler. When he goes, I'll come out.
But there is a reception planned at his house. The Secret Service agent told me the Secretary of War plans to be there. Now, you're not going to insult him, are you?
Mm-hmm. You think there's something wrong with me, don't you?
One doesn't have to be very clever to realize something happened between you two during the war, and that you haven't forgiven him.
No, I haven't.
Major Russell, the general has left. May I say a word to you?
Shall I leave?
Oh, of course not. Come in, Forrest. I guess, I owe you an explanation.
You don't owe it to me.
Well, I don't know Cutler or anything either.
What are we going to do now? Mrs. Cutler is at their home and everything is laid on. A message will be read to you from President Lincoln. Even the Marine Band is there.
I don't mind all that. It's Cutler himself.
Well, then you're in luck. The general had to return to the capital. Everything ran so late he won't be going with you to his farm.
Well, I'll go to the reception. I'll meet his wife, sure. Anything, so long as I don't have to shake his hand or talk to him.
Major, it's all in your honor. Everyone who is here today honors you. I'm sorry my husband had to go back to Washington, but he has a great deal to attend to.
We saw each other on the platform of the last car of the train.
I wonder if I could speak to you for a moment.
Oh, certainly, Timothy. Major, will you excuse us? I shall be right back and give you a first-hand tour of our little farm. Don't let any of the reporters intimidate you.
Well, that's all right, Mrs. Cutler. I won't.
Mrs. Cutler, we have a problem with the Major. I didn't have time to explain to you why we arrived from the railroad station so late, but he refused to come out on the observation platform for the general's welcome.
Refused?
He finally did. It took a lot of persuading. There's been some experience the Major and the General shared at Chattanooga, and the Major still holds some kind of a grudge. Could you, Mrs. Cutler, somehow get the Major to agree to talk to the reporters, at least to one of them?
Well, of course he will. I'll make him.
After all, the whole purpose of having him arrive here in the first place is so that we could generate some publicity to help the General's political image. Now, if we could only get the Major to acknowledge his indebtedness and all of those freed from Andersonville, indebted to the General, well, you can imagine how the public would react.
You are talking to the one person who could not agree with you more, Timothy. Well, here we are back. Mr. Forrest, I think that's a wonderful idea, and I suggest you pick up whoever you think will do the best job and have them down by the lily pond.
I'll do that. Thank you very much.
Now, Major, did my husband tell you of his infatuation with growing water lilies?
No, ma'am. No, we never got round to talking about that.
He's mad for them. You wouldn't think so, a big burly soldier like him. And now we shall tour Burnside. We named our farm after the Major General himself.
Oh. Well, he'd be pleased, ma'am.
Yes, over 1,000 acres of good farming land.
Well, he'd like that.
I want to show you the lily pond. It's quite a little distance down this path. You don't mind that? Walking with the cane, I mean.
Mrs. Cutler, with this cane, I've walked to Hades and back. And I intend to keep on walking. I would like to see all the sights on the General's farm. You just show me the way. I'll follow.
There it is. Ma, isn't that the most beautiful lily pond you ever saw? They're not all water lilies, you know. That one's a floating heart. And all around the edge, those big leaves, elephant ears. And there's a water hyacinth.
Mrs. Cutler, may I introduce myself? Wilbur May of the New York Weekly News.
Well, how do you do?
Tim Forrest said the Major might be ready to be interviewed.
I think so. I hope you agree, Major Russell.
You know, there are 150 reporters from up north covering the war, and for me to get first crack at interviewing Calvin is a great piece of luck. Right, Cal?
You and the Major know one another?
Well, Calvin and I are cousins. We're real proud of you at home, Cal.
Well, that's splendid. I think I can safely leave you two alone. Oh, there's only one thing I'll ask of you, Mr. May, and that is, I'd like your readers to know it was General Benjamin Cutler who was responsible for getting so many of our boys out of Andersonville.
Certainly.
I hope it all goes well.
Well, how do you feel, Cal?
Did you hear what she said about cussed Cutler getting our men out of Andersonville?
Uh-huh.
If it weren't for him, there wouldn't have been so many Union boys in Andersonville.
Oh, is that so? Well, this is some celebration they got going for you.
No, it don't fool me, Willie. Cutler never did anything for anyone but himself. Huh. If it hadn't have been for Cutler, we'd never have been in that prison. We were betrayed. That's the real story.
Betrayed by who?
Will you print it if I tell you?
Now, come on, what a question to ask. An exclusive with a top-ranking former prisoner of war? Why wouldn't I?
Now, for one thing, it knocks the stuffing out of your big Washington hero.
General Cutler?
Take a load off your feet, Willie, and thank the Lord you got the use of both of them. You know I have to go into a hospital for a wooden leg?
Yeah, I'm very sorry about that. Were you tortured at Andersonville?
Yes, but that's not how I lost my leg. I'll tell you how. Where do you want me to begin?
Well, Cal, it was your war. You tell it.
It was November, back in '63. Longstreet had pushed us with our backs to Chattanooga. Bragg did nothing. He just sat there, thinking he could starve out the rebels. We were upriver. And then Cutler got the bright idea to build rafts and float the troops past the enemy and gain a foothold on the southern bank.
Williams, how many rafts are ready now?
Only enough for about 500 troops, sir.
Why are they so slow? I've got to move 2,500 men before dawn.
The men are doing the best they can, sir.
Russell? Colonel Russell! Has anyone seen Major Russell?
General Cutler, yes, sir. What is it, General?
Williams tells me the rafts won't be finished before tomorrow night.
So we wait.
I'm sure Williams could supply enough rafts tonight for 1,000 troops.
What are you thinking?
Well, we send 2 contingents. One tonight of 1,000 men, and one tomorrow of 1,500.
If the 1,000 men get through tonight, the Johnny Rebs on Lookout Mountain aren't going to be caught napping tomorrow night. Up there on Lookout Mountain.
Tomorrow, that'll be your responsibility, Cal.
With the 1,500 men?
I have every confidence you'll make it.
Floating downstream, armed with just our rifles, they'll be waiting for us, and they'll cut us into small pieces.
Major, it's an order.
And that's just what the rebels did. We never got as far as the southern bank. Of the 1,500 with me on the chained rafts, 1,000 were blown out of the water. 500 were shot as they tried to swim to shore, and the rest of us were rounded up and taken to Andersonville. It was in that action that my leg got shut up.
Well, that's never been told.
Well, there's only one man to blame, Will, and that's Cutler. He was responsible. When you're locked up and you see 500 men dying of scurvy, no food worth eating, mush for days, weeks, months.
I understood it was pretty fierce.
You don't know the half of it, Will. My men, the best men in the world, dead and dying all around me. Because one man gives an order against all common logic and common sense, he orders 1,500 floating, sitting ducks to their death.
Cal, I can't tell you how horrified and sorry I am. Sending men down the Mississippi like that in two groups may have been a tactical error. It happens in war, Cal.
But it shouldn't. I told him not to. We had one chance to make it, not two. Sure, the first rafts got through, but the next night they were waiting for us.
But do you hold Cutler responsible for conditions in Andersonville?
I do. For those who died there because of him, you bet I do. And he has the nerve, the gall to ask me to be his standard bearer for his political career. I almost exploded when I heard that.
All right. I'll write it, Cal. Is there any more you'd like to add?
Just more of the same, Willie. Betrayal and hell.
I don't like to interrupt you, gentlemen, but I've wonderful news.
Mrs. Cutler, the Major has given me all I need.
The General has returned. He's here. Isn't that marvelous? Mr. Forrest is just bringing him down. I'm going up the path to meet them.
Willie, get me out of here. What am I going to do?
You are going to face him, Calvin. What are you running away from? Here you are, accusing the General of a despicable act, of sacrificing needlessly 1,500 of our own men without a thought. Only you are telling me. Cal, you're a major in the Union Army. Talk to the General. Tell him to his face what you think of him and why. Your ghost has come back from Andersonville and orders you to speak up.
Here I am again, Major. Sorry I had to get off to the capital of our great nation, but business before pleasure any time.
Benjamin, this is Mr. Wilbur May. He's with the New York Weekly News.
Oh, an excellent newspaper. I'd be glad to make a statement.
No, Benjamin, not now. You two men will feel more at ease if I take Mr. May off with me. Please, sir, do come along.
All right.
We'll leave you both alone. Mr. May, may I take your arm?
Willie, I'll talk to you later.
Calvin, I'm sorry. The way it turned out. Deeply sorry.
You scum. You never once admitted you gave that order that killed so many of us.
Admitted it? How?
How? Publicly. I knew you didn't. I had a nurse who came down especially from Washington. She didn't know a thing about Chattanooga, said no one did. It was unforgivable.
I've never forgiven myself either, Calvin. But that was 2 years ago. Why bring it up now?
I see them all floating down the Mississippi that night. 1,500 of us. And the gunfire and the screaming. Have you ever heard hundreds of men screaming in agony at the same time? Hundreds diving and falling into the water, hundreds more gasping and drowning, the river red with their blood, all dead, all but a handful, and myself ending up to die by inches in Andersonville. Because cursed Cutler railroaded us to that death. Don't tell me you had no way of knowing. You were the general. I was only a major. I warned you what would happen.
Calvin, you're getting yourself all het up.
Did you honestly think I would come out of a rebel prison to praise you so that you could hold some political office? Suppose you got elected. What would you do under fire to the American people? Sell them down the river to die?
What do you want me to do? I'm sorry. I told you how sorry I was. I have nightmares about it still. But life must go on.
Why must it go on, Ben? Why must it go on for you?
What are you going to do with that gun?
Not for you, life won't go on. Join the others who died in the river and in prison.
A gun is fired. Its sound echoes not only across the general's farm near Washington, but across the entire country. The bullet misses its mark. It grazes but does not wound the general. But there is a gaping wound in his reputation, which will never heal. I shall return shortly with Act 3. It's not easy to arrest a war hero for attempted murder, and General Cutler won't permit it. In the scuffle, he pockets the major's gun and quickly retires to his room. Secret Service agent Timothy Forrest tries to spread the story that what happened was an accident, a service revolver discharging unintentionally. But fear is in the air, and the night is churned by thunder, lightning, and rain. Then it is morning.
Is that you, Forrest? Tim Forrest?
Wilbur, I'm not too pleased to see you.
Have you seen the General? He grabbed that gun of Cal Russell so fast and disappeared. I haven't had a chance to get his side of the story. What they said to each other, how it happened, you know.
I told you it went off accidentally.
Tim, I didn't believe that. Have you seen General Cutler?
Mrs. Cutler said he may be walking the grounds.
He isn't. I've searched every inch of the place, up at 5 to do it. I want to get to the General before every other reporter in the country shows up. Now, you know where he is. That's your job.
Are you sure he's not out there? 1,000 acres? He'll show up.
Tim, I've got a press deadline. Why don't we try his room, just in case?
Well, I suppose he could have returned and gone upstairs a back way so he wouldn't be seen.
Hiding from the press. All right, I'll follow you. No. I can find it alone.
No, you don't. If you interview the General, I am going to be there. General? General Cutler?
You think he went back to bed?
General Cutler, are you in there?
Try the door. It's unlocked. Here, let's go in. Oh, there he is, with his back to us, sitting at his desk.
General, I'm sorry to disturb you. I hope you don't mind my barging in like this, but Wilbur May here wanted to get a statement.
Good Lord. He's fainted. He fell forward. Forrest, what's the matter?
Oh, it's his blood. Look on the desk. He's been shot. He just keeled over.
Oh, Lord in heaven. I'll get someone.
No, it's too late. He's dead.
The General's dead. How can that be?
He's been dead a couple of hours. Sitting like that with a bullet hole in his head. Leaning back in his armchair and then falling onto his desk.
Forrest, I have to write this. All of it. Those powder burns on his temple. He's been shot at close range. Very close.
Someone he knew. Someone he let come right up to him.
Tim, maybe it wasn't murder. Maybe it was suicide. A shame, you know, what the major accused him of.
No, it couldn't have been suicide.
Well, what are you looking for?
For the two missing things that might, I said, make me think suicide. But they're not here.
Two things are missing?
Do you see a farewell note? Any note? A word to his wife? A written explanation why he killed himself? And the other missing item, even more important. If the General shot himself, where's the gun?
You're right. Where's the gun? It was murder, and the murderer took it with him.
I'll bet a year's wages when they examine the bullet, they'll find it was fired from the Major's gun.
What are you going to do about Cal Russell?
What can I do but place him under arrest? He's the prime suspect. I don't look forward to the next two steps.
Oh? What's that?
Placing the Major under arrest, and then finding Mrs. Cutler and breaking the terrible news to her.
But I didn't kill him.
Major, you'll have to do more than merely say so. A great many witnesses saw you take the shot at him.
Yes, that was yesterday. I know that I must have been out of my mind to do it. I know that. To hate a man is one thing, but to be a judge, jury, and executioner is another. Besides, you say there's no gun.
Yes, that's a consideration at this moment, but whoever shot the general could have thrown the gun in any of 100 places. But it will be found. And make no mistake about that.
Hasn't it occurred to the Secret Service, Mr. Forrest, that since I was sleeping way off in the servants' wing, if during the night I'd hobbled with my crutch all the way to the general's room, and I still don't know where that is, isn't it likely in all that time from my room to his and back someone would have seen me?
Someone probably did. But right now they're not coming forward. Maybe they hated the general also, and you did their job for them.
On one foot and one crutch. You believe that?
I believe a man of your will, who can survive death and imprisonment, can do almost anything he wants to, Major.
So my word means nothing to you. What are you going to do?
I've sent for some irons for your hands and feet.
You're going to put irons on one crutch and my one good foot?
You knew he was dead before I saw you, Mrs. Cutler.
My maid came and told me, Timothy.
You're a very brave woman.
You become very acquainted with death when you're married to a soldier. Let's keep walking, Timothy.
Mrs. Cutler, are you sure you feel like walking the grounds just now?
I feel if I don't keep moving, I shall die.
All of us in Washington love the general. He'll be missed.
Yes, all of us. We'll miss him.
I'm going to get to the bottom of this, I promise you. It's the last thing I do. I can't tell you how desperate I feel over this tragedy. When I was assigned to the general, it was such an honor. The department trusted me to protect him.
Timothy, don't blame yourself.
Who else is there to blame?
What has Major Russell said?
He denies everything. Says he was asleep.
Isn't that possible?
How can he prove it, Mrs. Cutler? What angers me as much as shames me is the story the Major gave as reason for his hatred for your husband. The more I go over it in my mind, sending rafts with 1,500 men, knowing the rebels must be lying in wait, the more I realize it's a wicked, wicked lie.
No, Timothy. It wasn't. Calvin Russell's story of what happened was not a lie.
It was the truth?
Yes. Every word.
Mr. Forrest, how long am I going to be kept under restraint?
I've sent for the Attorney General. He'll decide.
Did you grant me my request?
Yes, I did. Oh, that must be her. Come in, Mrs. Cutler.
What have you done to him?
He's in irons, Mrs. Cutler.
Oh, no, that is horrible. It's horrible. Timothy, you must undo those irons immediately.
I'm sorry, but I cannot. I must wait for the Attorney General and the prosecutor of the military court.
We are treating him worse than the Southerners did in Andersonville. No one was hobbled like this. I can't bear it. I won't have it.
I'm truly sorry, Mrs. Cutler, but the Major is the only suspect we have at the moment.
I can't have a human being treated this way. Major, I'm going to take steps this very moment so that these terrible things are removed and you are set free.
Well, how do you aim to do that?
I'm going to show you who killed my husband.
You know that?
I have known it since the night he died. It's there, Timothy. There at the bottom of Benjamin's lily pond. If you take a stick and move some of those water lilies, I'm sure you'll see it.
What will I see?
The gun that killed him.
You saw the murderer throw it down there?
I threw the gun into the pond. Yes, it's so. That night, in spite of the thunder, I heard the shot. I ran to his room. He had killed himself. On the desk was a note. It's down there also. I threw it into the pond.
What did it say?
That he knew he gave the wrong command. And since that day, he had been haunted by every death of every man. He couldn't live any longer with the shame of it, and asked me to forgive him. What could I do? I wanted so, even in death, to protect Benjamin. It never occurred to me the Major might be accused of his death, so I took what Ben had written and pulled the pistol from his hand and threw them down there in the lily pond. So now, will you remove the irons from that brave man?
As I said before, this slightly tarnished piece of Americana is a tale of the brave and the mistakes and tragedies that followed. Here at the Mystery Theater, we have condensed many of the events as well as changed the names of the actual participants. Otherwise, it is what it is. A rather battered and torn page of American history. I shall return shortly.
If you've been reading about wise money management in your favorite publications, you've undoubtedly heard about Dreyfus Liquid Assets, one of the world's largest money market funds, and about the big yields you can get on your money right now. Start with as little as $2,500. Make added investments as low as $100. With Dreyfus Liquid Assets, your money is yours whenever you need it. Phone for it, have it sent to your bank, or write a redemption check for cash or to pay your larger bills. You keep right on earning that high yield, compounded daily until your check clears. No penalties on interest, no sales charge, no charge for the checks. It's so simple, sensible, convenient. But find out for yourself. Call toll-free 800-228-5000 for free information and a prospectus, including management fee, charges, and expenses. Read the prospectus carefully before investing or sending money. Discover how Dreyfus Liquid Assets can help you get the lion's share of today's high money market rates. 800-228-5000. Toll-free 800-228-5000.
Socrates said it so very much better than anything I could devise. So permit me to speak his words. The long, unmeasured pulse of time moves everything. There is nothing hidden that it cannot bring to light. Nothing unknown that may not become known. The history of the great events of this world is little more than the history of crimes. Our cast included Tony Roberts, Keir DeLay, Bob Caliban, and Terry Keane. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
Women, Norfolk. You know what Anne had the nerve to say to me?
Henry, calm yourself.
Oh, to put it mildly, les majestés, huh? I made that woman, and I can break her. I was forced to marry her.
You would have me believe that?
Yes, her sorcery bewitched me, but it's all over. Over and done with.
It's because of young Jane Seymour, isn't it?
Well, might be. Well, she's a charming creature. I won't be punished if I marry her, I can assure you of that.
Your Majesty, who has punished you? Who would dare?
For a wise man, you talk like a fool. A man is denied a son. Is that not the Lord's displeasure and anger? Well, I shall marry her first.